making doors. And as you can see, we're making doors out of shitty wood from a pallet. Yes. There you spent some time doing the painstaking job of sanding the wood, and now I put a coat of paint on it, and then he sanded it again to give us that kind of like relief. Yeah, he needs a bit of relief, probably from me actually, because you're leaving me today, aren't you? I know you're born.
It could be today or tomorrow.
Or whatever you want.
Up to you.
Up to you.
All right.
Whatever. Anyway, until next time. So we're going to be making these doors. We're going to use the biscuit joiner, and we're going to joint the boards together. 6 boards per side, thereabouts. The overall width is like 820 millimetres, and they're going to be made into doors. And these are actually going in my office. Yeah, they're going to be going in my office, they will. And once it's all together and all hunky-dory, it's got the rails on the back, we'll then also get a coat of lacquer. I don't know if we get to doing that today, mind, but we can get them all jointed up, that we can. And later on, I hope to show Leo how to do a dovetail join. He's never done one before. There you go, you did pretty well yesterday, to be fair. We've been using his hand plane. Yeah, he's got a lovely new hand plane by Faithful. It was very faithful, it was. Yeah, didn't cheat on it at all. No, apart from the hand plane iron was a bit on the long side. And this is a Faithful hand plane. It's very faithful. Okay. And although somebody left some comments regarding, oh, this isn't very good and all that sort of thing, I have to admit, this was actually really nice to use. I did have to shorten the hand plane iron, and everything else seemed pretty darn good. Oh no, I don't see the problem with it. It works. It made shavings, doesn't it? And we've got evidence in that cardboard box over there. There's evidence that this hand plane, yes, it works. So for the price, 60 odd euros, I think it is a bargain. 60, 70 years, whatever it was. So the castings feel fairly uniform on either sides. Sometimes you can be a bit, thinner on one side than the other, but that looks pretty good. Yeah, it's all right. It's a bargain. It is. So he's been using that, he has. I did make it sharp though. Yeah, I made it sharp. It needs to be sharp. It does. So what we're going to do is we're going to joint these together. Or actually, he's going to joint these together. Yeah, Leo. He's a Swissman. Yeah. He makes watches. Yeah, watches and. Yeah. Okay. What else? You make Volvo cars. That's it. No. What else you make in Switzerland?
Volvo.
Is that Swedish? Swedish.
Yeah.
That's Swedish, not Switzerland.
So.
Yeah. Anyway, what do you make in Switzerland?
Not sure, really. Chocolate, believe.
What? Yes. Yeah, definitely chocolate.
Yeah.
I don't know. All I know is it's really expensive there. Yeah, and you have to pay to drive there. You have to get these little vedette things, like a little token sticker thing you have to put on your vehicle to drive around. And you've got to pay for the whole year if you're only going for a week. That's what I had to do. Lime, you rip-off merchants, you lot,
I'm sorry.
Well, I have to admit, the countryside's lovely, though. And we went in that train thing. It's like an open train that went in Switzerland somewhere where we went. I can't remember where it was. Probably went over the crossing. And it was very windy inside there. They're like cattle crates. We were on there with my motorbikes.
Yes, it's a tunnel.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah. It's cold. When we went.
Could be.
But lovely place. Nice country. What's your national dish in Switzerland?
We don't really have one, but fondue would be...
Fondue? Fondue fromage, not fondue as in chocolate.
No.
Fondue's from, oh crikey, so like soft cheeses.
Yes, melted cheese.
Melted cheese. Do you have one of them funny little things you heat up and stuff?
To heat up?
Yeah, you sort of like heat your cheese up.
Yeah, you could, but we use Shackleton, the burner or something.
Oh, what? Yeah.
And you just put your stick into it and you eat it. It's delicious.
Okay, sounds very fattening. He's the one with high cholesterol, not me. Yeah, woof. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to joint these using the biscuit joiner. I'll go and grab it. And biscuits, yeah? Digestives by McVitie's. Actually, we'll go for chocolate chip. One, a biscuit joiner, okay, by DeWalt. No, it's not a Maffel. I can't afford those Italian machines. They're too expensive. I like the Maserati of biscuit joiners. A Lamel. All right, so that is our biscuit joiner. And it has a rotary blade, a bit like a saw blade, a little tiny one in there, and that creates a little slot in the wood. Now, if anyone's watched Norm Abrams' New Yankee Workshop in the past, in the olden days, you'll know that it was a very popular tool. He used to use it for everything, including putting cabinet door frames together, which I don't understand how that kind of works. The biscuits are so small. There's no leverage in them. Nope, none whatsoever. Anyway, I've got my biscuits, and I keep my biscuits in sealed packets. This one's open because I just opened it. And the reasons for that is because these are beech, hence they're wood, they take on moisture. And because they take on moisture, they swell up and they get harder to put your joints together. But they're ideal for board alignment. You know, if you're doing tabletops or anything like that, or in case these little doors, there are going to be rails behind them. You could argue, why are you bothering with the biscuits? But I want to do the biscuits because what show in. So there you go. If you don't like it, you can lump it. Yeah, telling you. Don't. Oh, okay. All right, so what we'll do is we'll put these ones to one side first. We're going to bring our rubbers. Yes, not those sort of rubbers. Don't. No Noxol 9. No. That's a spermicide, by the way. And, in case you didn't know. All right, and we're going to line this up back onto here. All right, not line up, we'll do it that way. Because what we're going to have to do, we're going to have to put upside down. Well, everything's going to have to be done from the back. Because I want the back to be flush, flat, and the front to be, a bit like that. So I'll take this lace bun back out on here again, and then we'll reverse it. So this is one door, there, I suppose. And I'll try and make sure I've got a thick board either end. So where it closes and where it's hung, there's going to be a thicker board. Now, we've got to reverse it, all right? That might look a bit strange because it's still going to be undulated even after I reversed it. So we're going to do that. And we haven't sanded the back yet. And I'm probably not going to worry too much because it's inside the cupboard. And if you know where it's actually going to be going, it's really dark in there anyway. So it's going to be a bit like that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to decide where we're going to put our biscuits. It's not critical. I'm going to put 2 in each joint. It's nothing that little door, isn't it, you know? 2! So I'll grab a pencil, and a square. Do I already need to use a square? Oh, crikey, decisions!
I can bring you mine.
Oh, I've got a square over here, that'll do. You got a square? Whoa! Is it a big square or a little square? I'm going to use a big square, just to show off.
Fancy you.
Oh, yes. You can imagine. It's been with me until next July, probably. Is it July? It's July. Yeah.
Help.
Help. I need to put a light on, don't I? We're in shadow. So what we're going to do, this is the back, all right? We're going to use a pencil. You're just going to put a line across each joint. You put a line right across if you like. Across each joint like so. All right. And then over here as well somewhere. I don't know. That'll do. You can put 3 in there if you want to, but we're not going to. It's a bit of overkill, really. All right. Now, at the moment, the back looks like it's all like that, but once obviously it goes together, the front will be undulated, because that's what I want, and the back should be flat, because we're going to fit a rail on here as well. Like so. All right, so let's flip that around like that. Flip her over, find the wet patch. Oh, did I say that out loud? I think I might have done. There. Well, let's get some more light on the matter. Is that a light there? Oh, there's a light, that'll do. There you go. That's not even plugged in. How silly is that? There you go. And I've got some new microphones. Because these ones by Hollyland that I got, which used to be really good, one of them don't work anymore. So I've only got one, even though it's a dual. These ones, these are Hollyland Lark ones, and they're really M1s, and they were really good microphones. But this one here with the 2 dots that I put on the top, so I know which is which, is faulty. It connects, but it doesn't actually send any audio. So I've only got the one at the moment. So what did I do? I invested in my channel, that I did, and I bought some new ones. Some new microphones, and these ones are by Boya, and these have recording on board as well. So in case if I lose my audio, I've got a backup. That's the plan. But I need to charge them up and stuff and make sure they're, well, learn how to use them. That's clear at the moment because they're a little more complicated. So, all right, we've got our biscuit joiner. We've got 125 people, 120 people in a minute. Watch it, you know, there's 120 people looking at you. Oof. Oh dear. Ain't he sexy? No response. I'll tell you what, I'll bring it up on here. I'll get the chat up in a minute. Once I get you going and get you to do this. Right, so this machine here has a centering mark. I'll tell you what, put the microphone on the other side so people can. It's like in the middle of the spin, isn't it? Right. There you go, put it there.
Wow.
He'll do his own microphone later. Learn how to use them. Right. Oh, Paul Sellers has come on. That's the wrong channel. I'll be with you in a moment. I'm just going to. Oh, I don't want that. Go away. That's the wrong one. Oh. I want. Why has everything gone a bit loopy? If I'd gone loopy, I might have gone a bit loopy actually. Switch account. That's what I want. Switcheroo, Wallybois Woodworking. God, it's slow. Why has it gone so slow? There we are, we're back again. Oh, we're back again. Here, there. Back into your channel. And I'm just trying to bring up the chat so I can see what people are saying in the chat. If you've got any questions, please do that in the chat. Oh, look at him. Oh, poor devil. There we go. Oh, Sebastian. Right, there we go. Now we can have the chat. Here we got it. Hello, Mad Monk, my friend. Hope you're well. Good to meet you, Leo, they say. Good to meet you.
Good to meet you.
Yes, Leo. You're a bit of a Swiss, really, aren't you?
Yes.
Anyway, shut up and just get these flipping things sorted out. I can't help myself. Anyway, sorry. So, all right, you've got the adjustment on here. So you loosen that one, okay, and this one here adjusts up and down, so that alters the centre point. That is the centre point. That's where you're actually going to make your cut. Yep. Where that little red line is on there, if you can see that, it marks the centre. So if we grab our piece of wood, and what you see, it's about centre. Yep. But don't forget, some of these boards are narrower, they're thinner, not narrower, thinner. So we don't we've got to make sure we're not too close to the edge.
So we take the shortest one.
Yes. Split difference. Basically, split the difference between the two. So you see that's a bit more respectable now. Okay. Remember, we're always working from the same face. So if you're working from the same face, everything should be the same, whether it be the thick one or the thin one. So that will be a bit further this side from that onto the back, sort of this side of centre. But that's fine. That's fine as long as it's not too near the edge and it ends up breaking through. Well, yeah. So you see all these lines. Each one of them. On head line, each one of those lines corresponds to where we need to line up that centre point, which is in the middle there. Can you see that, Leo?
I do.
Oh, he does.
I can see it.
He sees it. He does. And that you have to line up with that line.
Yep.
It's already set for the depth, which you do on here. Basically, all these biscuits they have different sizes. Like I generally use a 10 and a 20. At the moment, we're going to be using the 10 because we're only using it for alignment. So we basically just set this to the 10, which is there, that's the red mark, and it's on the 10. And that does the depth of cut, which also alters the width or the length of the biscuit. You know, you've got the 20s are wider. Did you know that? No, you didn't. Oh, okay. Well, anyway, so you've got to bring it to the edge a little bit because the distance sticking out the bottom here might influence the centre point. So you bring it to the edge of this rubber mat, which gives us a little bit of depth, okay, like that. We bring the machine over like so. I'm not worrying about dust extraction. It's boring, that stuff, isn't it, really? It's just, yeah, that's for, like, real workers don't have dust extraction. They breathe the shit in. That's what they do. There's nothing to breathe in, don't worry.
They don't.
That creates a little slot like that. Yeah? So you get a little slot like that. It's not centre because it needs to be centred on the thinner boards. Otherwise, we'd have a bit of an issue of that. You know, when we start putting it together, we'll notice that we turn it over. Oh, damn, we've gone through the edge. So we've worked out on the basis of the thinner board. So you do that on each of these, bring it to the edge, so you're not been influenced by the bench. Same problem you have with the domino dowel as well. Actually, more so with the domino dowel because it's a much heavier, thicker sole on it. So then we've got two slots there, all right? And because we used that pencil down that centre line, and that lines up with those centre lines there, okay? We know, did we line the ends up? We probably didn't, did we? Very well. Didn't.
Ish. Good enough.
I'll tell you what, we're going to remark this as we go. Because like an idiot, I'm too busy jabbering. I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to put a little arrow on that one. little hammer on that one. So we make sure they line up. So I'll do that one. Just make sure it works okay on the thin one. Oh, what an idiot. That was in the middle, just on the thinner board. Line that one up. And now that they will line up with those. I'm not going to glue the edges of the board, there's no need. I'm just going to put the glue on the actual biscuits itself. And then we can actually literally just joint those two together. Now we need to do the same with these ones. Let's try and line the boards up this time. Like a flippin' fool. Oh, what an idiot. That one's actually done. Those two are okay. They were lined up. That's a good sign. That one, oh, actually, that one's pretty lined up as well. Actually, no, the others are okay. It was just that one. Phew!
Yuppie.
Cool, remember that next time. Why didn't you tell me?
Well, to test you.
To test me.
Yeah. I don't know.
He's trying to trip me up, isn't he? You are, aren't you? Trying to trip me up. All right, it's your turn now then.
Okay,
All right.
okay.
So, grab the machine. All right. Your button's there. Right. Okay. You don't need to grab it. Right. And you line that little red line up with your mark. So it's just centre. Just take it easy. You know. That little indentation there's for your thumb, so you press down there, and then you can push it in. Right, and it only goes in so far. Makes you go all the way, but just push it. It's a bit stiff at the minute. I think you might have to do a bit of a lubrication on it. You got to lube your tool, you know. Yes. Did you know that? Does she know that?
She does.
She does.
I guess.
His lady's an opera singer. An opera singer. I can't believe it. I think he's lying.
No.
Oh, okay. Anyway, you do that one.
Okay.
Right, so bring it to the edge so you're not going to influence the bottom of the machine.
Okay.
All right. Hello, Vicar. Welcome to the madhouse, Leo. Hi, Tweeter. Say thanks. Hello, Tweeter. Hello, West Virginia. Hello, West Virginia. Hope you're well. Oh, we're a cute couple. We're a cute little bum.
What?
We're a cute couple, apparently.
Oh, thank you.
Have you told the missus? Shall I tell your missus? You tell my missus.
Tell her live.
I tell her live. Oh, Caroline, I need to come out. Okay? Me and Leo, we're now a thing. Sorry, but you need to move out. What you do? No?
Okay. Sure.
Cool. Let's have a look. He's done it. Wow, well done. How easy is that?
Pretty difficult, but I
Really?
managed.
You managed.
I
You
managed.
did. So let's say, for instance, you had the big tabletop,
Yeah.
and you wanted to joint the edges together. You don't have to use biscuits in it or loose tendons or anything like that. But what it does is it makes the alignment much easier. So whereas if you've got a bit of a board, especially a big table, and you've got a board has a bit of that going on in it, and it might be perfectly flat that way, but you might have a little bit of raise. You still use it. You've got to push it down. You've got to put coals on, clamp them down, what have you, to make sure the top. But if you have biscuits, once you've got your biscuits in, they'll hold it flat for you. They'll keep all the alignment, edge alignment, on the top. The bottom, you're not that worried about. It's what's going on the top. So you have less work after. It's less planing to do to level all the boards up. So that's where stuff like a biscuit joiner, or putting a little slip in, which you could run a slot with a table saw or with a router. Better if it's stopped just at the end so you don't see them, obviously. But it allows you to give that little bit of alignment. It's like having a tongue groove, like a bit of floorboard, and you have a little slip in there, and it just helps that alignment. But biscuits, they do this job. They're so simple. And the biscuits themselves are cheap. They're not expensive. Unlike my other machine, which is the Domino Dowler, those dominoes, if you buy the dominoes, I make them. But if you buy them, they're really expensive. I don't understand why. They're just little bits of rounded wood. So I just make lengths of them and just cut them to length, you know. And then I can make them at the wood that I want to make it out of. Instead of just having beech, I can make them out of oak or walnut or whatever wood I want to make them out of. So, yeah, I do. I actually really like a machine. Yeah, I know some people don't like Festool, but I have to admit that particular Festool is a brilliant bit of kit. It really is. I've got 3 Festools. You might already know this. I've got 3 Festools, got 2 pencils, and a Domino Dowler. See?
And the glasses too, no?
No,
Same colours.
they're not. These are French, actually.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a French comic. It's called Vision something or other. No, Lunanet. Fusionets or something. Oh, anyway, they're friends come. There's a second pair I've had. These are slightly stronger ones, but they're variable focus. So they're just like reading glasses, but they're very focus. So they're strong at the bottom and then clear at the top. So if you see me wearing these and you think, it's like when I go to the supermarket and have people wonder why I'm wearing safety specs in the supermarket. They think I'm crazy. But actually, I can't see without them. Everything's just like blurry, close up. I like to read the labels so you know what E-numbers I'm going to eat, You know how it is. Okay, do you want to do these ones then? Sure. Try and keep everything. What I normally would do, I'd normally write on with a bit of chalk. We could that. We didn't do that. We should really do that. Otherwise, you do mix them up and you have a bit of an issue when you try to get it together again. And the chalk is good to just wipe straight off. Yeah, I've got some baby chalk for you. Besides that. That's for the kids, that is actually. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Oh, blimey. Oh, crikey, am I exposed? Sorry, you got shitloads of this, don't you? Oh, I'm going to have so much fun. I didn't set them off for that long wait yet, no. Awesome sky hooks. No. Awesome tartan paint. No. All right, I'll have a seizure in a minute. And I'll go in number there in case we get mixed. That way we can jumble it up and put it back together again. So it's not a problem. It'll always work from one side, remember that. Okay, so that was done, that was done, that was done, that was done. So now you can carry on with these ones.
Number 3.
So you just grab that, do that one, both sides, and then put it back into place. Cool. And if you notice, we put the numbers down on one side. So that way you don't get mixed up end to end either. Because obviously we easily line it up.
So the next one is going to be number 4.
Yeah, it goes in between those two. So next week will be number 4. Now, one thing you make, keep near the edge, right? So otherwise, if you're on there, what could happen is the bottom of the sole could be resting on there, and that won't necessarily be flat on there, and then it'll be in the wrong place.
Okay. Finger here.
Yeah, keep it nice and flat. Hold it. That's it. Yes. You've got contact all the way along. That's it. You got it. Perfect. See, what I meant by that is if you're holding it, put the finger in there, and then you're lifting it up, you've got to pivot at that point, and then it's not going to be in the middle of the board, is it? Yeah. See? There you go.
Okay.
Cool. Took that on. I'll go get some glue. Have you got your safety specs? I've got some in there. Goggles. Goggles. Oh, you need goggles. Just want some, just in case, so I don't get told off.
Just to be sure, am I doing the other way?
Oui.
Yes.
Okay. Where are they? They were in here. They're magnet. Bum. Are you okay with these ones on? Just don't look at the bottoms.
Sure.
I can't find me other safety spec. I've got some ordinary ones there somewhere.
Whoa.
Are you closer?
It's pretty trippy. Let's do it.
They're like X-ray ones. That's too much.
Yeah, I think I'm going to grab
Take them off. Grab yours. Go on there. What's happened to my ones though? My ordinary plain ones. Got goggles. No, they're making fine as well. These ones are even stronger. It's like that. Please put the old like button up the channel, you know. Hello, 119 people watching. It's very nice to have you here. Now, Leo's his hair for today, and then he's back again at the end of the month, on 28th, whatever it's going to be. And yeah, so standing one, he's a tart. He's like a tool tart. Look at his little bag. You've got to see his bag. It's very posh. Look at that. Hey? Yeah, the Stanley Fat Max backpack. Everyone must have the Stanley and Fat Max backpack. That they must. It's quite a nice little thing, actually. That is. Oh, we've got new. When I said goggles, I was expecting these big things.
No.
Like you're at school, you know, where they got like too big for your head, like out there. Oh, wow. Talk about slick. Slick. Look at that. Yesterday he was sending me, I might be a bit nervous, he says, doing videos and stuff. But he seems to be a natural. He seems quite comfortable, if you ask me.
I used to be behind the camera.
Oh, he did, yes.
Yeah.
He used to make films.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, also, like Triple X. Triple X films, you know.
Triple X?
You know.
As in
yeah.
X's things?
As naughty films.
Nazi?
Naughty films. Did you make naughty films?
No, I never did.
Didn't you?
No, I swear.
I hope he's an honest lad. I hope he ain't fibbing. Oh, here we go. Yeah, you got it. He's a natural. He's a natural as Leo.
Yes. Nope.
No, you got to do the other side as well.
Really?
Uh-huh. The internal boards all have 2 sets. It's 4 slots. So we've got a glue, we've got our biscuits. Well, you've got clamps as well, haven't they? I can't get round this way. Oh, crikey. Got all these boards all glued up. Actually, these light clamps would probably be ideal for this job. We'll probably use these ones we start gluing up, nice and light.
What, for the gluey?
Yeah, for the glue, because we don't need a huge amount of pressure. We just need to pull the biscuits in. Oh, nearly there.
Ute.
Oh, should we do a glue up then? So what we'll do is we'll do the glue up over here. We'll turn that around. So the reason for that is so we can keep them flat, and also it frees up space. So we've got to move it again while it's the glue's going off. So move that over here, right? In some ways, actually thinking about it, we might be better off using the other clamps. Oh no, sod it, that'll do. That'll do. Oh, he's moved this cameraman. Good, isn't he? I want them from them fancy cameras, the ones that followed you, but I don't need it now. Right, we've got our biscuits, which is the open bag on there. Okay, here's our biscuits. So we'll grab a handful of those. Right. And what we do is we just flip that round like it, flip that round like it, flip that round like it, and we'll insert our biscuits with a bit of glue and try and get a bit of glue on both sides of the biscuit at the same time. This is going to fall off, and let's do 3 at a time like that first. And then we can push them up against each other. Do one at a time, that's better. Do one at a time, that makes more sense. Blimey. Blimey! So, I just put, we're not gluing all the edge because there's no need, and plus we're painting at the edge, so what's it going to be gluing to? Be gluing to the paint. It's not really ideal.
Quite a lot of glue, isn't it?
That will be.
Yeah.
But what we'll do is we're going to nick that glue, and where you want. So you put the glue in there. You can get an actual special glue pot for that as well. And then we'll put it in the other way around. Like so. There's a bit too much glue actually. To be fair, you are right. There's quite. Yeah. Oh, launch though. We'll put that one in there, launch though. Little forehammer, just gently tap it without spreading it. See, these have swelled up a little bit. When they're new, they'll be a lot looser. But if you didn't put them in any bag or even with silica gel or anything like that, you'll find they'll swell up like crazy. They will. So that's number one. So it's that way around. Just to make sure you got your glue on these edges there.
Is that going all the way in? Is it?
No, not yet. They will do when it's clamped up. They'll squeeze.
Okay,
Yeah. You just need to put it in so far to start with. Yeah, so that one go there, and that one there. We don't need to put any glue on that one because we put glue onto those. You could do if you wanted to. So just squeeze it in there like so. And now we'll look at doing that one. All right. Do a bit of glue in there. Oh, he's got closer now. Oh, brilliant. So we put. He's been cameraman. Right, so put a bit of glue in there. Put too much again, probably. So I'll just do that one first. And this is Eureka Glue's. It's a D3, and I don't know if you know this already, Leo, but the D stands for how water resistant the glue is. If you didn't already know. And yeah, well, you get a D1. Generally speaking, that's the stuff that kids play with. You know, if you've got collages and stuff like that. You can get a D2, which is basically an interior grade PVA wood glue. And then you get your D4. And I have actually got some D4 here as well, which, here we are. So the D3 is water resistant to a certain degree, but the D4 is water resistant to a higher degree. So that's more water, yeah.
So why not use D4 all the time?
You could do, it's more expensive though, and for internal work isn't really necessary. And besides, you could use D4 all the time if you wanted to, but I didn't pay for my glue. They sent it to me, and they wanted me to show the D4, so I did. But if I was going to be buying PVAs, because I only use PVA wood glues for internal use anyway, I don't use it for external use. If I was going to be choosing a wood glue for external use, it's one in that plastic tub down there, and that's Cascamite. And I'll show you that later, next time you come. And that's a powdered wood glue. It's based on it's a uroformaldehyde glue. So it's a water hardening resin, bit like, you know, the plasters, the bandages they put around your legs if you break your leg, what have you. They stick it in a bucket of water and they wrap it around your leg and it goes off.
Okay.
Yeah, I've never had done to me, but I've seen it done because I've never broken a leg yet. Not yet. Don't break a leg. Sounds like it hurts. And then it goes off. So yeah, it's a water hardening resin, and it's the same with the Cascamite powder resin wood glue, which is exceptional glue. It really is, and the water resistance of it is very, very good. So it's a good glue to choose for external wood glue, for external projects. Yeah. So, but for internal stuff, I just use D3. Has a bit of a water resistance to it, you know, but it's reasonably priced. And does a good job. And I'm quite pleased with these Eureka glues, you know. I wouldn't say, don't get me wrong, if I thought that's rubbish glue, I'd say, and it's not. So, it's very good. And they're quite a good bunch of people down there as well, in Wales, who have reformulated the Cascamite, because Cascamite originally was by Humbrol. And then Humbrol went under, it all went to pot. Another company took over called Polyvine, and it was good for a while. Then Polyvine kept changing the ingredients of the wood glue. And as someone used to work with boats, we used to use a lot of water-resistant glues. There's no such thing as waterproof, just so you know. So a lot of water-resistant glues, but they ruined it. And during the pandemic, they were struggling to get the right ingredients, and they absolutely wrecked it. They changed the ingredients, and it's not usable. I've got a sack on the floor down there, and I bought 25 kilos of this powder resin wood glue, so what I normally buy because I was busy. And that particular wood glue is useless. They wrecked it, absolutely wrecked it, so I stopped buying it. Then Eureka Glue's got in contact with me because obviously the company was struggling because they basically messed everything up. And they said we've now bought it and it's been reformulated to how it was before. Which I thought was a bit strange because before. It'd be quite hard to reformulate it how it was originally because no one knows the actual true formula. They got lost when it went under. The actual formula of the cascamite. It's excellent glue. There's an knack to mixing it though.
How come you know all those things?
How do I know what? I've been doing it for so long, and you pick stuff up when I'm interested. So you learn stuff. And yeah, anyone who knows me, I just love learning. Just love learning. And when you've been doing this stuff all your life, you learn. It's like saying to you about muscle memory and stuff like that. It's all it becomes a part of you. Oh, how many times did I say yesterday? Be one with your tool. Got to be one with your tool, Obi-Wan. Drop things. I wish I was one with my hands. My hands are all weird these days. Because I've wrecked them over the years. Don't hit your hands with hammers. Really bad idea. So I know that now. Which somebody told me before I hit my hands with a hammer. And also carpal tunnel syndrome. So we just line them up like so. You'll do the next one. That's an order. Right. And then we'll just whack some clamps on. Then we should be able to pull those too. We don't. Then we'll release the clamps, release the kraken, and take the pressure off them. Otherwise, the doors like dry in some kind of weird bendy shape. Don't want a weird bendy shape though. Mrs. wouldn't be happy. No, she'd cry in pain. All right, here we go. It's a family show, you know. Terrible. My poor mother-in-law, she doesn't know how to take me either. Took her years. She's just a bit like Caroline, really. Mrs. Took her a little while as well. Constantly widening her up. There you go. We'll just slot it in that. Like, so I'm not putting any glue on the edges. There's no deal. Just in the fit board alignment. There's going to be rails on it as well. So, yeah. All right. Clamps. Clamp. What do I do with them? Oh, they're over there. These are F clamps because they're the shape of like an F, sort of, kind of. If you put it more, if it's sort of more like that, and that's sort of like an F. Would it be that way around to you, or is it that way around? Don't know. That way around. So they're F clamps. So we're just going to clamp them on there, just to squeeze it up. These are only lightweight ones, they're only cheapy ones. Obviously, I've got some heavy old things over there, but it's a bit of an overkill for this job. Pipe clamps are good. They use a lot of them in the United States, pipe clamps. Basically, like a bit of old gas pipe. They've got these special heads you put on, and they grip onto the pipe. Quite good, really. You see it squeezing it up. So bit by bit, squeeze it up. You can tap it occasionally if it's getting a bit sticky. That helps pull them in. Oh, it's like an xylophone. It's like an xylophone, it is. I feel like Patrick Moore. Oh, there she goes. Oh, crikey. Squeeze it up and all glue comes out. Look at that. It's all gooey. All right. So, and this is the inside of the cupboard, not the outside. So I thought I'd wipe that excess glue off. So you can use wipes if you like, that works. Then before I do that though, I want to make sure it's square. Using a square, otherwise it won't be square. And that'll be very annoying. There might be a bit of, oh yeah, see what I'm saying about overpressure. That's why I have these, I used to do weights. So it's quite handy really, because I've still got the weights, but I don't use them anymore. That's why I'm fat. There you go. I used to do a lot of weights I did. I used to be muscly. I'm wasting away now. Oh, there we go. There we go. It's not square. So what we do at this point, we do a bit of tapping. Nice bit of biscuits. They do give you they've got a lot of movement. You can move them sideways because of the shape of them. So all I'll do is just tap these up over here until I get it square. So I'll start here. Right, tap that one up, then that one, then that one, then that one. Don't try to tap from there, 'cause you'll just move that board along, not the rest. So let's just check it again. So line up this edge. Visually line that edge up, and that looks reasonable now. Oh, he's coming in with the camera, he is. Oh, blimey, look at him, he's coming in close. Right, so don't look at that, look at the square, they'll realise it's not square.
It's not square.
Oh, Christ, I told them it's square, they'll believe me. Oh, Christ. It's that impression, you see, the impression of squareness. Right, there's a bit of water on a rag, or I quite often just use Windoline because it's there. And just squirt a bit that long and just wipe that excess glue off. Do. You've got to do the next one, Leo.
Sure.
Hope you're paying attention.
Much.
This stuff's what I generally use for not oil stones, diamond stones. Which aren't really stone. I don't know what the diamonds are, aren't they? But the electroplated steel isn't. No, it's steel. That'll shrink back as well, so. Don't jump up. So we get them all like this, right? We'll put these one side, and then we'll have a go with some cutting a dovetail. Got to teach him something, haven't I? Apparently, needs to learn. Apparently, you know what we do need to do also. We need to. Somebody had a request yesterday in the comments. How about doing a breakdown of the plane and what was wrong with it? We could do that later as well if we get time. If not another time. Right. So you're happy. So do you reckon if we together position these boards how we want them to go, so you know that I'm happy? Yeah, got to make me happy, you know. Yeah, make me happy. So we're going to position these boards. Crikey, you get all cameraman-y like. Crikey, he's got paying next. Blimey, here is how broke I am. Oh, here we go. That one there, like there. Mix and match. You said 2 on there, didn't we? That's it. That'll do. I'm quite happy with that. Right. So what we're going to do is we're going to reverse it round because it's the face. Way round makes it more sense because we're going to mark it, aren't we? So we'll go reversing. Reversing. And reversing. I can't help myself, sorry. Oh dear, my poor wife. Anyway, do you know what we're going to do this time? We're going to make sure it's square before we put a line on it. That might be a really good idea. I'll try to bash that with a square. Right. Because we didn't do that last time, did I? You were testing me. Yes, I winged it. It wasn't that far out, that was alright actually. Not too bad at all. Right, that's pretty much there, that'll do. So now we just want to put our lines on there. Don't really matter where they are, really. I suppose you could put one in the middle if you wanted to, but right, so that one, that one, that one, that one, and that one. Flip over! There you go. And we'll do that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, and that one, and that one, and our chalk. Where's the chalk? We had chalk. Oh, yeah, that'll do. So yet again, we'll go this way up, so we know it's the same way in every one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like so. Right. Are you happy?
Very happy.
He's very happy. Right. So you're going to do the doofies, and then you're going to do put the doofies in, and glue it up with the doofies and clamp it up like a doofie. Be a doofie. Well, you do it. Not less. Not less. As in plural. It's singular. There you go.
Okay.
You're okay, yeah?
Fair enough.
You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's pretty so obvious, really, isn't it? Welcome to the madhouse, Leo.
Thank you.
And a banana! Sorry, I joined late. My grandfather saw this live on my phone. That's the live, aren't we? Why isn't that live? Oh, that's why. Spin it over. What happened there? Oh, it's into live chat. Oh, here we go. We're back in again. Oh, that's better. Hey, Leo. Nice to see you. Oh, yes, 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. 1984. think digesters to keep it together. You try. Oh, he's doing it. He's doing it. Oh, there he goes. I suppose it's a better looking vision, I suppose, isn't it? Than me. Oh, I missed the paint. It's touch up there. Look, I missed that one. Sack me.
Who painted that?
Oh, I don't know. Some lunatic. Right, that one, that one, that one, that one. Looking cool. He's a natural.
I'm becoming the machine.
The machine. I have to call you openness.
Huh?
Openness. Yeah, like Elon Musk robot. Oh, it's to meet Martin. Oh, hello, Leo, he says. No one's saying hello to me. No, they had enough of me already. There you go. You take it over. We've got a Wally dog. Hello, Wally. How you feeling, my boy?
Done.
Well done.
Okie dokie.
It's a very fast way of jointing boards, isn't it, really?
Gluing.
Yeah, it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put something underneath these, so I can slide this, and I'll put that over there, so it don't collapse on me. So I'll just grab a couple of those. I'll place it underneath this one here. Oh, so I can, without it falling apart on me. And then I can move that over there. That's the idea. So we can have some the bench space again. I'll take that off. Right, loosen the clamps a little bit. There you go. I'll move that over there. I'm moving over here. Were you wondering what that is?
The queue.
So I'll put that there. I'll take the note. I'll do. Oh, that one's come off. So it's still together. There it is. Oh, loop. Actually, that's good. Leave that off. Yep, that's good. Leave that alone. Just let them go off. There's got to be rails on there as well, isn't there? It's on the back, so. Right, so you want to glue them together, do you? You want to glue them together? Right. So, you saw what needed to be done, didn't you? Your biscuits are here. Your digestives. Or you're more of a custard cream sort of geezer.
You are?
You do like custard cream? No, you're not allowed, are you? No. He's been very careful about his cholesterol, unlike me. But yes, very careful about his cholesterol, and he hasn't had a test yet. No. You need to ask for a test. How long ago was that?
4 months ago.
Oh, wait, that long, was it, really?
Yeah.
That's for a couple more months. You can get another test, can't you? Did you have a blood test for it? I take it.
All of it. Got like a billion blood tests.
Did they? Did they do the rectal?
This is not a blood test.
Oh, well,
It's for a rectal test.
oh, okay. It's a rectal test. There you go. You glue them up these sides. Go on. Well, Sam, the other ones, what are you doing that?
Okie dokie. So you're just pouring.
Yeah, you
the
just
rod
squeeze a little bit of
inside.
glue there so it's sort of flush and steal the glues to do the other side, basically, you know. I've got gloves if you want gloves.
No, I like the.
Oh, you're
I
getting
like
tough.
this one, mate.
Getting tough, he is.
Stuff. Okay.
For in there.
Like this.
That's it. Yeah,
More?
that's fine.
You would say
No,
more,
that's
wouldn't
fine. As long as you get the lines up and try to keep them in the middle-ish if you can.
Middle-ish.
That's fine.
Oh,
Don't worry, that'll
I
sort
see.
itself out.
Okay, so it's wider. Okay, I get it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's not good. It's not perfect.
That's it.
Okay.
And make sure there's a bit of glue on the. You know, if you haven't got enough, you put it on the get it out if you want to,
on
or
the thing.
steal it on the next one if you want. Whatever you want to do.
Okay. Tiny bit, see.
So that's the.
Because I've been told that when the fit is super tiny, you shouldn't put too much glue, because the glue takes space.
Yes.
So it seems like super.
It what happens is it will hydraulic. So if you put too much glue in that hydraulic, you won't be able to get your joint together. So you don't. Yeah, that is quite tight because they've swollen up a little bit. So I've had them a long time.
Like this.
I tend to buy things in bulk, you see, and just stick them in bags and hope for the best.
Hope for the best.
The thing is you obviously you're going to be taught stuff to actually just to do the right thing. But if you're doing it commercially, you want to get it done as quick. Speed is the essence. You just want to slop it in, you put it in, it squeezes out. And if you're having a bit of trouble getting your joint together, you just squeeze a bit tighter and get a bigger clamp, and bash it. And bash it. That's what you do.
Okay, so I already do that, or
But bash it.
yeah, I already put it together.
That's it. Squeeze it together. You've got the idea. That's it. And then you want to do that one next, and then you'll do that one to there, then that one onto there, then that one onto there.
Flush, but
No, don't worry. We can sort that. We'll do it when we tap up as you go if you like.
no, okay. I'll do it your way. Could you? Okay. That's a you.
Oh, here's sander.
Oh, it's actually very nice to use
Is
compared
it?
to the
They're good.
electric one.
Oh god, yeah.
Oof.
They cost more to run because you're running a big old compressor. But it's so it isn't. It's definitely better though. Getting that sort of relief at the moment. So oh no, they've got to look at you. They don't want to look at me.
It's
Oh,
Wallybois.
I'm shy. I'm shy, me. Oh, why do you want to look at me for? I'm all wrinkly. That's what Right, there we go. Oh, we're getting there. Ba, 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 ba. those houses that you were working on when you did that internship in the United States, they're pretty darn cool.
This is super nice.
Oh, he's with me. He's obviously nervous. Don't know. What do you reckon, darling? What do you want? That's my water in there. You better take away that one. I've got a bottle there.
Do you want a glass of water or anything?
Do you want any water, Leo?
No, thank you.
He don't. He doesn't.
Drink.
Yeah, I do sometimes, but not right now. But thank you.
Okay. You want to not?
He's gonna be like a biscuit. He is all dry.
Do you want
Well, I've got my water, but as in.
to drink?
Oh, I'm fine, thank you. Probably couldn't hear because she's very quiet. That was the missus asking if we want a drink. And Leo apparently doesn't. He doesn't drink, do you, Leo?
I never do.
He never drinks. He's intravenous only. He wires himself up at night, don't you?
Yes.
You know. He also sleeps. He brought a big capsule like Michael Jackson. He is. He sleeps in this big cylinder, under pressure.
How do you know?
Yeah. Well, I'm a watcher, me.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
So the camera
Yeah.
in the back.
When you no, I didn't need a camera. I just came and took my seat and I just watched you while you're sleeping.
Sure.
Yeah.
That was it.
That was that.
Gotta go.
Freaky. That would be really freaky if you woke up and there's just someone sitting there just
It happens
just
to
staring.
my brother.
Does it really?
Yes, in Berlin, and he freaked out.
Does he know him? Who?
Yeah, he was renting a room,
Yeah.
and there was this guy that was in his room at 3 in the morning, just staring at him.
That's strange.
He's his landlord.
As
Yeah,
landlord?
his landlord. Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Did he move out?
Yeah.
No.
The same night.
Oh, the same night?
Yeah.
Oh, crikey, I'm not surprised. That's weird. Don't worry, I won't be doing that. I might joke about it, but I won't be doing that because that is a bit freaky. I don't think I'd be very comfortable about that, to be honest. No. Especially if they're holding like a kitchen knife or something like that. It's even worse, isn't it?
It depends.
You know, a meat cleaver, axe,
Jointer?
or even a biscuit joiner. Things you could do with a biscuit joiner. Okay.
Clamping cord.
Yep, they're up there on the wall. The little blue ones would be ideal.
Blue ones?
The little blue long ones, the longish ones. You don't need a lot of pressure, so they'll do the job.
Okay. So we test for squareness before we glue.
We do.
Yeah.
And line the ends up and stuff, as you can see. Is it out?
A little.
A little.
A little. It's just it doesn't align well.
Oh, well, we might be very careful like that and just tap them down. Little forehammer, just tap them down to the bench, and then we can then try it up. Use the nylon end, the plasticky end. That's a bit bouncy, that end. You've got hit past. Have you ever seen Karate Kid?
Who?
Karate Kid.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, when you got the nails in the fence.
All right.
Yeah, think like that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't move at all. Okay.
Sharp
Brutal.
impacts.
Okay.
That's it. And is it square? Is it square? It's actually got a clamp up at the end, so it's not quite square yet. No, it's not square.
Yeah.
Remember, it's not clamped up yet either. Do 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 do. Right, so you see the end to end is square, but the intermediates aren't. We won't worry about that moment. Get clamps on first, and then we'll do a final squaring. Yeah? The final squaring. 2 hours later. Do we keep losing our connection? Because I keep getting that spinny disc thing. Are we losing our connection any times? We've got a spinny disky thing on there. But we're not on there. It seems alright there. Not all the way along there, am I? There you go, try again. Do 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 do. Oh, Leo, what is your favourite band? Not rubber band, no.
I need to think about it.
Oh, we've got to think about it. Remember, his missus is a, she's an opera singer. An opera singer? Yes. But, you know, like Pavarotti, me. Yeah. I'm one of the tenors. Sorry. Oh, it's doing it. It's doing it.
I've done it. I've done it.
See, that is what can happen when you don't put your weights on.
Ta-ta. And no, it's a bad idea.
You might release the clamp, that one there.
Release the clamp.
Yeah, that's it. It's going down now. It's like a crane. Right, that one there. He doesn't know his own strength, he don't. Level 2, aren't they? Yeah. That's it. Yeah, that's it.
Is it
Fine.
enough?
That's enough. Remember, we're not jointing here or no glue there, no glue. It's just on those joints. Just a way to just hold it together a little bit. If these were bare edged boards,
Then
glue all the way along. Because wood on wood you can glue. But you can't really glue, well, paint to paint very well. Because at the end of the day, the paint is going to be, well,
there's like a millimeter almost. You know, maybe a bit more.
okay, give it a go. See if we can get up.
Doesn't work. Okay.
No, it's done it.
Fair enough. And now we test for squareness.
Squareness, yep.
Again.
So release the clamp now. That's 2.
Release the clamp.
That's it. That's whisker. That'll do.
Zoom.
Now, as we pulled up, we still pulled it out of square. So we
change
start.
into-
Well, what you do is you put your clamp across there, like a square across there. You look at the first one. So we tap that one, right? And then we move on to the next, the next, the next. Because when you tap this one along, what happens is it'll move all those 3 at the same time. Because that's where you're starting at. That's your starting point.
I believe.
Oh, we should do. Anyway. It doesn't always, but it should do. That's it. Now let's move that one on a little bit. And that one move to the next one. The next one. And the last one. Last one, a bit more on that one. Ooh, maybe too much. Oh no, that's good. That'll do. They sort of wipe off the excess glue.
The blue stuff.
Yeah, whatever's wet. You got some wet stuff there and the rag there, that'll do. Just remove the excess glue. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Oh! Okay.
Use water. This like is.
Use
Can I just
water.
do it
Sorry?
like a dry? Like a dry.
I'll get it worse with the dry, but you find your roller. So obviously the water just, you don't go crazy. Just remember it's all going to shrink back anyway. And I'm going to put a coat of lac on, so any sheen that's left by the glue will be just, you won't see it. Plus there's rails to be going across there
Okay.
on the back, so you're not going to see it. It's more important with bare wood. So when you've got your bare wood, you can stay in the wood with the glue. A friend of mine bought some PVA from the Brico here. I can't remember which maker it was. Yeah, polyvinyl acetate, PVA wood glue, and he's using it on oak, and it was turning all the joints black, a bit like the Ebonizing I was telling you about. I thought, what the hell are they putting in it to do that? Why would you need something that's going to react with the tannins in the wood? It's a bit daft. Especially supposed to be wood glue. You shouldn't react with the wood, should it? It wasn't normal anyway. That was our friend Keith just down the road. He's got a little workshop. Cool. Perfect. So now we've got to do the same on this one, and that'll be this is the fourth. This is the third door, so then we're a bit closer. Now most of these are actually fairly flat boards on this one. So they're thinner boards. So we'll put the thicker ones on the edges because where they're going to be hung and what have you. So let's just line up like so, yeah, and then we can make sure. There you go.
All over again.
Do it all over again.
Again.
Do like deja vu.
Can we already move it?
You got to be a little bit ginger with it. A little bit careful.
Yeah. Okay.
Normally, what I do is I put boards underneath it, and then I can use them to move it.
Ah, that's how you move it.
Yeah. Otherwise, the whole lot could collapse on you, and that'd be really annoying, wouldn't it?
Start again.
Yes.
Start again.
There you go. There you go. Is that one there? You want to joint that one? Put your what sits in there. Oh, we've got to do the pencil marks. We have the pencil marks. That's 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, and a 6. Say pencil, it's chalk, isn't it? It's chalk marks. Yes, that chalkboard. Oh, that's the idea. You got it. Just put it straight on top of the other one if you like. That'll be fine. But we'll need the boards back. Yup. And they can just dry off a little bit. It won't take that long. And do. Right, that one there, that one there. That one there. 1, 2. What's the board? How come I've only got 5 now? I'm missing one. What have I done with that? Did I eat it? Nope. Oh, there's not 7 on that one. That's strange, because we did have enough. Ain't that weird? Did I put that somewhere? Oh, it's there. Found it. Oh, excellent. It's a thicker one as well. I'm over here. Let's give him some breathing space. Give him some breathing space. It's too much. He's staring. Everyone's looking at me. So what we're doing at the minute, I'm going to sand these down just to give them a bit of relief. So a bit like that. Expose some of the wood. And then once we've got it together, once the doors are made, I'll lacquer them up again in a clear lacquer. So it's just to get a bit, sort of bit of tactileness. End of the day, the wood's for a pallet. It's just old pallet wood, is all it is. You know, quite like the idea of making something out of nothing, really. It's me. nice things about make things for yourself and that is that, you know, if you don't like it, you always just do something different, can't you? Start again. Or if you get bored of something, you make something different. And look for the best texture. Which is that one? Where is it? Yeah. It is. If you look here on this piece of wood here, this is not two pieces joined together. That's literally where that line is where they had the big squared piece of timber. They had the saw blades coming from both directions, and they're misaligned. You've got that little ridge. But I don't care. I'd normally make things at home. I do like experimenting though. That's nice side, I think. I'm using an air sand. It's not an expensive tool. This one's by Wallybois. And although the first one of these I had failed, the placing has been, this one's been fine. If you want the, well, I'd say probably the best ones would be the Merca, but they are very expensive. The nice thing about air sanders is they don't kick up the dust. They don't. Oh, he's got straight on the glue. He has, there he is. Crikey. Contemplating what he's doing next. Straight on the glue. Oh, he's lining up. Makes it true. Oh, he's like a professional. Oh. I'm thinking about doing some workshops here. Actually, I was talking to Leo about it earlier. Sort of like structured classes, whether it be, I don't know, joint cutting or batching materials and stuff like that. Different ideas. And then we put people up here. Oh, yeah, do it that way. It's just an idea. I think it might be pretty cool. So, this isn't everyone's cup of tea, I know, but actually, if you see my office, this actually look pretty cool. Oh, I've got another shutter job in, I've got to do. Oh, blimey. Shutters. Oh, there he goes. He's inserting his goo into the slot. His lube, he's inserting his lube into the slot before he inserts his wood into the slot. That sounds wrong.
Werner Herzog accent. You know, the documentary guy.
Yes.
You could maybe do the same. Like you do a documentary about your intern.
Could do. Want you a script for that? No. Number 3. Oh, you want that way, and that way, that way, and that way, don't you? That's it. There you go. Dum 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 dum. There's a possibility we might be making a load of boxes, about 20 of them, over the next year. And these are little. I've mentioned it yesterday, but I was talking to the museum service representative, happens to be my son, and it looks like it could end up going ahead. So it's like they're like little coin collectors boxes. for the because they keep getting stolen. The coins keep getting stolen. So yeah, that was it. That was what I had. That'd be quite cool, I think. They're not very big. They're only about what 200, around 200 mils wide. So they're quite small, but they hold about 300 coins. They've got little tight little drawers in, little flat drawers. You put little felt in the drawers to protect the coins, the balloons and whatever. I don't know, whatever coins they have. Gold coins. Oh, did you hear about they found the Endurance, HMS Endurance? Do you know that ship?
Which one?
You've got Ernest Shackleton, right? He was the captain of the ship.
Okay.
It's an old wooden cutter, and that was an exploration ship. They explored the Antarctic and what have you, and the Galapagos Islands and stuff like that. And it's anyway, it sunk. It got crushed by the ice. All the crew survived, and they ended up, obviously having to, I don't know, walk home. Anyway, yeah, just walk home. And anyway, this ship is 2 miles down, so about 3,000 kilometres deep, and they managed to find it with these the subs and stuff, and I've got video footage of it now. And this ship is amazing. It's actually quite intact.
How many years ago?
Over 100 years ago.
Okay. Any treasure?
Oh, should we go? It might be too late for us now to claim our rights to the treasure. I think they might have already done that if there's any. Yeah, Ernest Shackleton. Proper exploration ship. But got crushed by the ice. I think there's less chance of it now. All the ice is melting. Do-do-do-do-do-do. There we go. It's funny you mentioned about Winhoff there yesterday. Yesterday, because it was today, wasn't it? You mentioned him. What was it yesterday? Sorry, this morning, wasn't it? Cause I used to follow him quite a lot, because he used to do these classes, whereas he's got a house on the Thames, isn't he? And in London, Winhoff has. And he does all these courses, and where basically people go there and they go and sit in an ice tank.
Yep.
Or they put some ice in his swimming pool, and he's got these barrels with ice in.
I really want to do it.
I'll tell you something, your nipples are erect. he's a bit of a character, isn't he?
He is.
I don't know what we're at the moment, didn't we? Winhoff. Do you know, I was watching one of his videos, and they gave him some deadly virus or something deliberately, and he reckons Winhoff.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all in a controlled environment, and he reckons through his breathing and the cold, he could fight off this virus. It's documented. You have to look it up. Yeah, so I thought it was a bit odd.
So he's...
He is a bit wild though, isn't he? He's a bit nutty. And he likes wearing shorts and doing, I don't know, K2 or something. He likes his shorts. He likes to be exposed. He likes dunking themselves in the cold Thames in the winter. But he controls his temperature, doesn't he? With his breathing.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
That's pretty amazing. He should be dead, really. Ever hypothermia?
Technically, yes.
Yeah. Winhoff. Is he German or
I think it's Dutch.
Dutch?
I think.
Funny guy. He must be in the 60s now,
You
isn't
should
he?
invite him.
Hmm?
You should invite him here.
Invite me here.
Yeah.
You'll try and put me in an ice bucket.
Yes. How do you know?
Because that's kind of what he does. Puts people in ice buckets. Let's check the chat. Shackleton! Yeah, Ernest Shackleton. That's a crazy story. It's amazing. I mean, I've got a really cool book about that with all the old black and white pictures in from the exploration. And it's lovely the fact that they actually survived, obviously, and be able to share all that exploration. Because it's all wasted, isn't it? You know? Okay, the ship got lost, taken by the sea, taken by the ice, but it's pretty fantastic. I love stuff like that, you know what I mean? Wind power. The power of the wind.
Do you know the Tres Hombres?
Mm-hmm.
The wooden ship.
Yeah, yeah.
Goes on, yeah. That's pretty interesting too, no?
Yeah. No, it's pretty cool.
He used to do ships, right?
Boats.
Yeah, boats.
Yeah, boats. Well, I wouldn't call them ships. They're just.
Okay.
Saying that though, my dad's boat, which was only 22, he had a little 22-foot wooden yacht. It was only small, but it had on the Lloyd's register, Lloyd's of London register, that was registered as a ship. That was only 22 feet. That was a coastal racer.
A vessel.
A vessel, yes. It had all the the Lloyd's registered number on the boat, all carved in. Lovely little boat it was. Unfortunately, it rotted away in the end. Plywood, it was plywood and teak. And a few oak frames, but they rotted away. They were laminated. Used to belong to a vicar. You've got the idea, that's it. Got the alignment there, and there you go. Sort of tap up true the best that you can, and then grab some clamps and. Yeah, you got the idea. Let's go in there. It's like a sharp impact, It's like
Doesn't move.
it's like you're hitting past the nail.
Ah, si, ah non.
You must have really good hammer action though, after putting all these shingles in.
No, we used a nail gun.
Oh no, okay, that's cheating.
Is it?
Well, not really, I suppose. Not there. There's a lot of nails.
That doesn't move.
Was using stainless nails, that all galvanised or something.
Patat. Aha.
Let's move these out your way a bit.
Hooray. Hooray, it moved. No, didn't.
This is look. It's me. Every time you hit it, it gets worse.
I'm sweating. And that's too much. I'm doomed.
Let's move for now. There you go.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I don't know.
so you.
Oh, I love it when I see a professional at work. Makes a change. Mr. Wally, I've acquired a Bass 315, nice. The same as yours, but with a cast iron table. Do you have anything you recommend getting? Let's have a look. I can't see all. Oh, scan. Getting upgrade. I would say the tyres. The tyres. I can show you if you like. I've got urethane tyres on mine. I don't know how old your 315 is. But mine, Electrobacon 315, which has got the aluminium table, which you've got the better one. I don't know if yours is earlier or later. I don't know when they start putting the aluminium on. So let me just show you. This is the best. Hey, Harrison, cheers, buddy. Oh, thank you very much. Hi, Leo. Great. I managed to catch this. A nice one. Thank you, my buddy. Yeah. That's Alistair saying hello. Hello, Alistair. Hope you're well. Says hello, Leo.
Hello, Alistair.
You live in Portugal. Oh no, he doesn't. He's Scottish. I'm thinking of Gerald. That one here and that one here. So let's open it up. You got your two wheels, top and bottom wheels. Okay. Oh crikey! Look how messy it is in there. It's all dusty. Right. So you got your two drive wheels, right? The top and bottom. It's a two-wheel machine. That's because there's two wheels. But you can get a three-wheel machine. It has three wheels, and usually they have much deeper depth of cut. But this particular machine, 315 BA S315. This one has the aluminium table, but like you say, yours has the cast iron table, which is way better. It doesn't matter to me because I don't use bandsaw that much, to be fair. But around here you've got tyres. Check your tyres, see if they're perished. If they're perished and they've got like little cracks around the edges of the tyres, you might want to replace them. These ones are urethane. They are the best type of tyres you can kind of get, yeah? And so they're a blue colour. They come in all different colours, but they're a little bit tricky to get on at first, but once you get the hang of it, they're quite simple. Now, if you're setting up your bandsaw, okay, I don't know if you've got much experience with a bandsaw. If you see here, you see that wheel there, right? That is your thrust bearing. That wheel there is the thrust bearing, right? You see it spins. Now, the actual band itself doesn't touch it unless you put wood through. So you don't want that to be spinning all the time when you're running the machine. You only want it spinning when you're passing your wood through. You want it just about touching, but not. You're just skimming it, yeah? So it's not driving your thrust bearing. Make sure the thrust bearing is running free. And then you've got these two guides here. We're talking about the top guides at the moment. And these two guides there, when you set them up, okay, you need to set them up so they're just behind the gullet of the teeth of the actual band itself, the blade. Otherwise, you're blunting the edge of your teeth. And the same applies to the bottom guides here. They're a bit tricky. On these machines, the bottom ones are carbon, the top ones are roller, if I remember rightly. Yeah, they are carbon on the bottom. I forgot. They are. When you line up your guides, you've got this clamp here that does your thrust bearing to and fro, and you've got some nuts underneath which you can adjust to adjust the rollers, you know, regarding the pressure against the blade. Nothing should influence the direction. The guides aren't there to influence the position of the blade. The guides are there to stop the blade going adrift, effectively, just to keep it in line. And when you're cutting a narrow piece of wood, bring the guides just above, not like that, don't drop it, just above your workpiece, all right? Yeah, don't have it all the way up here all the time. I know you see a lot of people doing that. It's a really bad idea. You got that little bit of stability, you know. And what happens, the blade will twist. So you don't want that to do that. So you don't want both guides to set the travel of the actual band itself. On the back of the top roller, there's a screw. There's two bolts. You've got a lever and you've got a like a knob. You unscrew a knob against one against the other. And what that does is it moves that wheel in and out like so. Okay, it changes the position of the actual blade itself. Now, if you've got a bigger bandsaw with quite curved wheels, what you try and do is, how do I explain this? Say, for instance, this is exaggerated, right? Say, for instance, that's the profile of your actual the edge of the wheel. That's the profile, okay? And your band is sitting on there like that way, okay? Well, what you want to do is you want to try and get the teeth so the gullet not making contact, right? But the actual blade itself, the flat of the blade, without the teeth, is sitting on the high. And you adjust that on that wheel at the back, and you obviously tension your band up top there. And you want about, I don't know, half-inch movement in the band when you tighten it up. You don't want too tight, you don't want too loose, obviously. And that's about it. And it should, you know, you can make sure obviously there's no play in your bearings. And it should be a nice tool. I like them, you know, all right. You know, they do the job. With a small bandsaw, they work quite well. I don't need a big bandsaw. I don't do any resawing or anything like that generally, so it's not usually an issue. Is it me, or is it out of track? Yeah.
What is it?
It's out of date. At least that's ages ago. So it is. Yeah, move that along. There you go. Over here now. It is, am I? Yeah, it's an informative live stream. It's a bit of fun, isn't it? Eh? Joe might be watching the game tonight too on my friend. Hopefully, I'll get to Reagan Elite live. Oh, Reagan Elites. I might pop in as well. If I remember, I always forget. How terrible I am. Right, it's the third live stream you've done today, is it? But you're busy, Mad Monk. He seems to a guy a Mad Monk. He's a Scottish geezer, and he moderates loads of channels. He does. He's a really nice chappy. So is his brothers, to be fair. Hello, I'm Earthen Merrick. Hello there. Hope you're well. We've got someone new in the chat. welcome aboard. And Condy B, this might be the coolest live today. Yay!
Coolest.
The coolest live it is today. Gotta be. Doors for what though? That's a good point. Well, you know my office, you've seen my office, there's 2 cabinets that have been waiting for doors for about, how long? I don't know, years. Probably 6 years, I don't know, a long time. So I decided, after making the cabinet doors for the cabinet that we made in the shower room, and I'm quite happy how it turned out, I thought it's good enough for my office. And it's free, apart from the amount of extra work you have to put into it. But it is, you know, they're just pallet wood. So we're making these doors for the office. 2 cabinets either side. One's got my record deck on, and the other one's got nothing on it. It's just got stuff in it. Do. Why do I keep doing that? It keeps jumping right back again. I don't know why it keeps doing that. That's strange. Oh, it's following my mouse. That's weird. Maybe I ought to tell you what. Let's pop out the chat. That makes more sense. And maybe it won't do that then. Oh. Something's going to loop my computer today. Oh, God. The clock on my computer's wrong. It says it's 11:30 at night. That's a bit weird. Yeah, ABBA. Yeah, enjoy that machine. That's quite a solid little machine. And not a lot of money to buy. Up we come. Noisy sound. Okay, Marcus, but not Leo. Yes, I got new. I bought some new. Oh, hello. I got some new microphones. All right. Yes. The channel don't earn a lot, but expendable what channel is. So I bought some Boya wireless microphones, very similar to the DJI ones or the Rode ones, but with the they've got registering on it, registering, which basically means they record on the devices as well, it's like a backup audio. I was using these Holyland M1 Lark M1s, which were very good, but they stopped working. That one did anyway. And I need 2 microphones if I'm doing a dual live setup like this. But obviously, I've got new ones now. And they only just came today, so I need to work out how to use them first. But these are better anyway, you know. Better make anyway. So I don't recommend Holyland. Customer service is awful. Absolutely awful. So I'm spending more money than I got, so there you go. Tough titty, I suppose. Don't tell the missus, but she already knows. Can't hide anything from the missus, I'll tell you. Don't. So, okay, so you're getting proactive now. No. What I've been doing is, I take that one, bring that over, and we put that one there, upside down. And then that one.
Me. Because before the number one was on the
I know, I put that way up, didn't I?
I passed the test.
I tricked them. Difference is the same, though. Hang on, I've already done it, haven't I? I've already marked them. So what am I doing? I've already marked it. I'm being an idiot. So they're already marked. So don't worry. Oh, you tricked me!
Double trick.
Double trick. They're already done.
Trick.
They're already marked. So
Trickster.
it'll be, yeah. So they're all ready to go to be biscuit joined.
Cool.
Sorry. Oh, I'm losing the plot, I am. Have you seen my cool branding iron? That's for the missus, that is. This is Wallybois. Yeah. You see my branding iron? It's a cat line.
Go for it.
Yeah. On the deck. Oh, be my slave. Bonus glove. So, okay, we'll get that one together and then we'll have a go at doing a dovetail joint for educational purposes only. How are we doing for battery life? Oh, not too bad. I reckon we could do that on that. I grabbed a piece of wood here, so I'll clean that up. Do. bit of hardwood might be better. Jungle boogie, jungle boogie. Just I'm looking at my box of bits. While he's using that old machine, I'm in here next door, rummaging for a piece of wood. Now I found a piece of pine here. You can do a dovetail joint, be first dovetail, but actually cutting dovetails in a piece of pine is actually tougher than actually doing it in a bit of hardwood. So I'm going to find a scrap of hardwood. Sacrifice some hardwood. If I can find that, it'll be better. It's either that way I can, just watch them struggle. Either way. Oh, a bit of poplar there, that'll probably do it actually. It's not much of a hardwood, it's soft actually, but it isn't too soft. Tell you what, we'll use that. A bit of poplar. It's quite an easy wood to work. That'll do. Yeah, it looks like pine, but it's actually poplar. I'm just going to do a singular dovetail. I'm just going to chop this through over here. Pine integrates timber to do actual joints in. It's a bit splintery. Poplars, okay, it's a bit of an airy wood again, but it's a little bit more uniform than the grain's a bit more uniform than pine, which makes it a little bit easier. So if I just run this piece through the saw here, he's going to do just a single dovetail in a piece of wood. I'm going to chop this piece of wood in half. Where's half? Oh no, he's sacked.
I was like,
He's sacked. That's all right, we'll just stick a little bit of filler in there, so it's still about. It's the bag anyway, isn't it? That's the bag. That's the bag. That's about where the rails are going to go. You wouldn't even see it. So don't worry about it. Whew. Aha, he failed. That's it. I'm going to send you back to sender. Address unknown. So Sandy's out. He's got delicate bandies. I don't want him getting splinters. A little bit of wood there. All the linen shirt there. All the linen shirts. Get rid of some of the splinters. When you live in the air submarine, the air submarine, the air submarine. When you live in the air submarine. Okay, that'll do. Now this is I think it's a bit of poplar, or is it a bit of pine? I might actually be, no, I'm sure it's poplar. Or it could be a bit of pine. It's not that lot of pine there, that'll do. That will do. Right, so we'll put that there, ready? Alright. Oh! Oh, hello! Blimey, he's following me, he is. I didn't see you there, there's peeking, sneaking up on me, that you are. Ooh. Blimey. Oh my God! I'm trying to run away, I am. Oh, blimey. Oh, you're a fool, man, fool. Oh. Oh, the chat has come back. That's good. Love from the southwest of England, says Jemery. Hello, Jemery. Hope you're well. What's Leo making, by the way? Oh, very sorry, I didn't tell you. He's making doors. I just mentioned a minute ago, but someone else says asked. He's making doors. Yes, I've shown him once, and he's managed to do it on his. He seems quite. It's like he actually knows what to do. or you can follow instructions relatively simply. But we did cock up a bit a minute ago. Yeah, there you go. We all make mistakes once. Shit happens. Boom, 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 boom. Hello, there's Kuhati. Hello there, you all. Hello, hello, hello. Oh no, we didn't stain them with iron. No, we just used some black paint. It's just old pallet wood, which is pine, and it's not a great wood to ebonize. It doesn't have the effect at all. Oak, chestnut, cherry, all those sort of woods, they react with iron sulfates. I'll tell you what. Should I get a bit of iron and show you? I think I should. Oh, actually, no. Should I get a bit of oak and show you? And some iron filings mixed in vinegar. Yes, you make a solution up. Ooh. So I'm coming over here to get my pot of iron filings and vinegar. Ooh, as you do. It's what everybody does, isn't it? No, it's just, something to do with it. Recipe. Yes, it's in there. It is. In there is vinegar. Don't put it on your chips. No. It's horrible. Yes, because it's full of iron filings, and these are just grindings. I've made something in metal or whatever, welded it up, and I've been grinding away. And this is literally just all the iron filings. You can use wire wool if you want. You just get a pot, stick the vinegar in it, put a bit of wire wool in there, and it'll dissolve in the vinegar, and that'll create your iron sulfates. You okay?
No, I thought it's not supposed to be here. Do you have a?
Oh, he's put two opposite each other.
Yeah.
The biscuits. So obviously, it's kind of like it's like boy on boy action, isn't it? No, don't. It's heterosexual, okay? Heterosexual. Wood in hole.
You didn't say anything. Unless he is.
You want some pliers, mate? That's what you want. There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah, he's good. Yeah, pull them. You know what I mean? Yeah. Oh, he did it! He did. Oh, there she blows.
Yeah.
Oh, blimey. Right, so I'm going to grab a little bit of oak, and I'm going to show you a bit of ebonization. Yes. So we're going to turn wood-coloured wood into like dark wood kind of wood, like ebony. Hence, ebonizing. And ebony is actually a natural timber in its own right. And generally, if you look at a piece of ebony, that will actually have some light areas and dark areas. There's a little bit more, undulating natural area. But ebonization actually works quite well. And it works well on quite a few hardwoods, especially oak and chestnut. Chestnut's a little bit potent. It might be a little bit too brownish as well. And then when you first put this stuff on, it starts changing. There will be residue on the surface because you put rusty kind of, iron filings on it. You have to clean it off, and then you get left with the black ionization. Ebonization. I'll find a bit of wood. I need to find a bit of wood, I do. Oh, no. I feel a bit nutty today. Why do I feel nutty? Oh, okay, it's a scrap piece of oak. That'll do. It's a piece that I cut off cut from my tote. Yes, it's a piece of quarter sawn oak. Tiny little piece, I know, but that's why for demonstration purposes. And what we're going to do is, don't do this near anything where you don't want it to be ebonized. Also, if you're doing any grindings on your benches or anything like that with metal or ebonizing, make sure you clean it up. Don't leave it on the bench, because you might do your next piece of furniture or whatever you're going to do and accidentally ebonize it in splodges. And that's not necessarily what you want. No. So, yeah, I shouldn't have done that. Anyway, we've got this bit of piney kind of, I think it's actually pine actually, but it's a better pine for Douglas. I'll show you with that as well. What, am I in your way?
Yeah, sorry.
Blimey, whose workshop is this anyway?
This is my workshop.
Right, so. You know what? Life is too short, isn't it? Too short to be serious all the while. It really is. Right, so flipping serious. Yeah, let's have fun. I like to have fun. Yeah. I don't want to die of mid-when No. Not worth it. No. Anyway, Here's a piece of oak, and here is some fluid that I produced earlier. Ooh. Yes, so we'll apply that on there like so, and you'll see in a relatively short period of time, it's darkening. Can you see that? It's starting to get darker. So we'll leave that and we'll, over here so you can watch it get darker. Like watching paint dry it is. And then we've got this piece of, oh, I think it's just pine actually. First I thought that was a, probably because it's got stain on one side, but at first I thought that was some form of poplar, but it's not. So I'll put a bit of this on there, which also reacts, but doesn't, it'll darken the wood, so it'll create a bit of a brownness, as you can see, to the wood. That's pine, okay? But look what's happening to this oak. You see that? It's gone black. And the more you apply, the longer you leave it, the blacker it will become. So it looks like ebonizing. Or like ebony. Right. So the more it soaks, the more depth you get. Like for instance, if you do the end grain, it will be darker than the long grain. Now, I quite often do this with some of the things I sell on Etsy, and I'll literally dunk it in some fluid and just leave it for a while, then come back and clean it all off. Obviously, it's got to dry as well before you put your finish on it, you know. I'll do that. I'll leave that on there, let that do its thing. I might put that lid back on there. Might require, every so often what happens is the more you use it, the more of the iron sulfates come out as well. So you might need to, like, I'll tell you what, I'll put some in. I'll get a little bit of a refresh. I'm going to put some iron filings back in the pot and let it do its thing. So next time, it'll be regenerated. Yes, like me. There you go. Dark that is now, see? Get darker and darker and darker. The longer you leave it, the darker it becomes. And that's what it was like. That was like, like wood colour. And then with the iron sulfates, it goes black. It works. Pine just goes like a weird brown sort of toilet colour, a bit like, I'll just say something I should say on this channel because it's political, but anyway, it goes with browner colour, right? So, do. The dark and dark and dark. See a bit there where it's really dark. See that? So it's dribbled on there. The longer I leave it, the darker it becomes. Darker, darker, darker. See? And when you clean it up, you get it like sanded, and you get that little bit of relief, so you see a bit of the grain behind it, and it actually looks really good. And then you just put a little bit of lacquer on it, and it'll neutralise itself. Now, if you're not happy with that, you can actually counter it by not completely. You can knock it back a little bit using lime. So lime itself will actually change the look of a piece of oak as well. I've done that before for a customer. I do age some oak. They're like, what do you call that, wine glass shaped? Oh, yeah, they're like urn shaped. Not really spindles, really. It's a staircase anyway. And I've cut half of them are missing. There's sort of a very old chateau here in France. And I had to renew all these spindly things. They're sort of like shaped, like, I cut them all out, I had shaped them all up. And I had to get them to match the existing ones. And I used lime and various other processes to age the wood and bash it about a little bit. And so then it could be lacquered up to match the others. And it's kind of, use traditional finishes. It was yucky old stuff, that was. That was good. It looked good in the end. And she was happy and she paid, so it can't be that bad. It's getting even darker. No, it's about the same. It's got to leave it longer. It'll be black. Ebonization. Very simple process. And, well, the thing is, there's loads of things you can do to colour your bits of timber and what have you, to tint them, and they don't have to be, dyes off the shelf. Like, here in France, you can buy different kinds of dyes, nut dyes, what have you. Brown dye, it's a bit like a dark oak colour. And it's cheap as chips. It costs like €2 for a litre of the stuff. It's really cheap. And it's water-based. So it's not, and also it's natural. And it works. So I use, I'll show you, I've got a tub of it over here. Bruh. That's some brown, bruh. The noir. Taint. So you taint your wood. That stuff. And it's really cheap. So things you buy liver on and stuff, they're like €10-15 for half a litre, if you're lucky. Well, half a litre, 250ml. It's quite expensive. If you've got a lot of area to cover and there's quite porous wood, you're going to be using a lot of it. So, there's options. I options that don't cost so much. Because I'm a cheap ass, me. It's either that or I'm broke. I think I'm broke. Oh, so okay, a bit bashing. He's doing a bit of bashing now. Let's follow him there. Track him, we are. Track Leo. See, he ain't run off yet. He's still there. Hello, Justin Trudeau. Justin Trudeau is a sex god. That voice coming out of that face is just uncanny valley. What does that mean? Oh, cheers, thanks, good show, is it? Good. We have a good show. We're having a good show, we are. Yeah,
Yes.
apparently, a good show. Right. All we need now, we need an opera singer.
Yeah.
I happen to know one now.
Grand finale.
Yeah, that is that grand finale.
We'll call her.
Yes. Yeah, we need your dear missus to come and do a bit of opera. What sort of things she do? Opera. Cats? Phantom of the Opera?
I don't think this is opera. Classical stuff. Classical music.
Well, most operas, isn't it? It's Italian. She speaks Italian.
She can sing Italian.
She can sing Italian. She's singing what she's singing.
Yeah.
They're just words.
Just noises.
Noises, yeah.
Deliciously.
I wish Caroline could opera sing. She screams. Quite well. Will vinegar and something else. That's iron filings or a piece of wire wool, and it'll dissolve in it. You're talking about vinegar, especially what we've just been doing, ebonizing. And I literally just, that's the cam's not there, is it? I just literally just ebonize this little piece of oak and black. But on certain different types of wood, it'll react differently. Like this piece of pine has tainted that into a little browny tinge, like a diarrhea colour. Yeah, and that one's is more like a black sort of charcoaly colour. And depends on the wood, depends on how it reacts, and depends on obviously the concentrations and what you use. You use coffee even, and tea and stuff like that. So there's natural dyes. Oh, do you see that? He just did a spin.
So bad.
Oh dear. I think it's fitting in quite nicely, don't you?
Look at you.
Oh, yeah,
It's a little magnet.
yeah, I put magnets on everything.
Genius.
Well, that way you don't lose them,
All right.
you know?
No. The microphone. Break it.
The Marcus and Leo show. Oh, yeah. Will vinegar and something else. Can't remember. I've done it already. I don't know what's going on with the internet today. It's a bit strange. Well, if you've got any... Oh, hello, Scotland! I love Scotland! A lot of help for someone new to bandsaws. No, you're welcome. If you've got any questions, just leave me a comment, because I do check the comments on my videos. So if you've got any questions regarding your bandsaw, just give us a shout and I'm happy to answer it for you. I like to help people, I do. And while the channel's small, I better do that. A noise! There's alphabets, but yes, there's noise. Sometimes there's noises. I'm in a workshop, you see. You haven't seen, have you seen our solar panels yet?
No, I didn't.
No, it's just over there. You have to have a look later. You don't have your solar panels. You got any solar panels?
Do I have some?
You don't have solar panels.
I used to have one in my van.
Oh, on your van?
Yes.
Oh, hello.
Treats.
A treat? You want a treat? He's kind of like, what are you doing, Bear? Yeah, is that right? What? Eh? What are these dogs like, eh? He's been all coffee and spluttery. Yes, Reese. And you fella. Oh, okay, Sebastian. Oh, what for? Oh, yeah, thank you very much. Oh, there you go. Oh, yes. You're most kind. You've got to do your teeth. It looks like you've got to do your teeth again. I have to use our tools on his teeth and that, you know, like a hammer drill. You get plaque. Or plaque. There, like that. On his teeth. Yeah, get that off there. Yeah, good boy. aren't you? You're a bit nutty. Huh? You're a bit nutty. You're a bit crazy. Oh, he's gone. Don't leave me. Oh, don't leave me. Sebastian, don't leave me. What are you doing? What's down there? Hey? Hey? Oh, he's a Dalmador. He's part Dalmatian and part Labrador. He's a Dalmador, aren't you? Hey? And he's molting. Can you see all that coming off him? He's molting. Oh my God, legs are going. I think you need brushing, mate. Look at that. Can you imagine the state of our house at the moment? Oh my God, look. Oh dear. Oh, blimey. Are you getting rid of that coat, getting ready for your winter coat, are you, boy? Huh? Yeah, okay, very nice to meet you. Very nice, yes. Oh. He's loopy. You would think he's got a heart problem, would you? But he's got a enlarged heart. And yeah, you had an X-ray, you didn't you? That you have. Oh my God, he's molten like crazy. What are you like, fella? Hey, what are you like? Oh. Your brother had a fit today, didn't he? He had an episode, didn't he? Hey, poor little thing. Oh, yeah, I know. I think that's enough of that now. Oh, thank you. I am covered in fur. That's not really what. Oh, she's too much. Oh, she's too much. It is. Oh, blimey. Oh, crikey. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my. I'm like, oh, what the hell? Oh, God. I think I'm going to get up. This is like, what the hell is going on here? I suppose it's a workshop. It is. Ooh. Have you been? Do you wonder why this red thing is on the top?
Yeah, what is this?
I put a light on there and then I can turn it around where I want to put it, you see. Yeah.
You know what I forgot to do?
What do you do?
It's to clean the other side.
Ooh.
Like the nice side.
Oh.
There's a lot of glue over there. So
Oh, okay.
take it off.
I think I forgot as well, actually, on the first one. To be fair. It's just you. It's me as well. Right.
Not so good. Right, like this.
Let's have the hold it. How are you doing now?
It's not so good, eh?
So that needs to go that way a little bit. Is he sorted? Lift it like that. Ball. Yeah. Is that right now? How's that? That's all right, I'll do. Yeah, we'll do. So what I'll do to clean those things. Okay, we'll leave that one here then.
I'll bring them.
I'll bring them here one by one and clean them here if you like. That's a good idea.
Okay.
So we'll just clean the glue off the other side, which is the face side. That's the face. Because maybe we'll give it a relief. So what I'll do is on the back, I'm going to put some rails across once it's gone off. And then once I've done that and I'm happy with it, I'm going to rip one end through the table saw once I know where that's got to be. And that's where it's going to be hinged. So there'll be a hinge between two pieces there. All I've got to do then is literally screw these to the face, to the pine cabinet. That is where they're going to be going on to. That's the plan. Or at least that's what I'm trying to sound like I know what I'm talking about, but I don't really, I haven't got a clue. If you get little bits of red to do like that, don't worry about it, they'll just disappear.
Really?
They'll just, the glue dries pretty clear.
Yeah.
So, and definitely we're going to be putting a lag on the top as well later. Just an acrylic lag, and just a clear coat. And then we're going to try and get you to cut a dovetail.
Oof.
Yep, and I'm not going to do it first. I'm just going to tell you what to do. So that'll be your dovetail. As the thing is, it's more. That's another thing. Is practice. You're not going to get it straight away. And especially in a softwood. It's actually harder to cut dovetail in a softwood than it is in a hardwood. Softwood splinter. But at first I thought this might have been poplar, but it's not. But that will do. There's going to be a singular dovetail, just to join these two pieces together. Let's find some tools. Do 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 do. Who's that there?
Yeah. You sure it's going to be transparent?
That's fine. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'll make it good. If there's a problem, I'll make it good. Right? Even if I just got to go just a light wash of paint and then just. Don't worry. We can work it. We can work it, baby. Don't worry about it. This is not Chippendale stuff. This is pallet wood. And as soon as you try to make it look like something that's not, you're going to fail anyway, because you're just never going to get it that pretty. Although you were quite surprised how nice the wood was underneath.
Yeah.
On the edges and stuff, because he was painting all the edges yesterday. Truing them up. It's like, yeah, but to be fair, there's loads of occasions when I've made stuff out of really, what on the outside looks like a really rough wood, and you run it for the planer, and it all turns out all pretty. It's got pretty stuff. All the crap is on the outside. You know? And talk about pretty wood. Still don't know what to make out of this yet, but we will be. We'll be making some stuff out of this. This is really nice. This is walnut burr. Not walnut burr, oak burr, sorry. Burley oak. See, we've got bird's eyes and that in there. Oh, lovely. So that's nearer the outside edge of the tree. And this will be nearer the inside of the tree. So we look at the growth rings on here, which are going that way. So that becomes the centre, and that's the outside where the burr is. Now, if you see an oak tree and it's got this, like, what looks like a giant wart, or looks like Anne Widdecombe's derriere, well, then you'll know that it's like a burr underneath this somewhere. And it's, yeah, quite sought after. They're lovely, it is, but nice veneers. So I'll cut these, probably using that bandsaw behind me, and I'll probably cut them into fairly thickish veneers. And yeah, glue them to a substrate of some description, because there isn't actually a huge amount of strength in it because of all this variation of the grain and what have you. Potentially it's like a knot in a kind of little snap around all these little holes. But you know, you think about that, you get several veneers out of that. You can see there's there as well underneath that. You see that? Just underneath that grain there, and go right through to there. So I'll pretty much be able to use the whole thing. It's an interesting piece of wood. We've got a couple of pieces like that.
Right.
Nicey.
It's done.
Nicey.
What is this?
That's a magnet, I think. That's a magnet
Magnets
from.
everywhere.
Oh yeah, but that's a magnet from, I think, from a board rubber, blackboard rubber. Right. Righty. Let's torture the Leo with a dovetail joint. Right, there's lots of ways of doing dovetail. We'll try to make it as simple as we possibly can. We don't need these rubber mats. Let's take them out of the way because you're going to need something firm. Yes, to put your wood on. Yes. Right. Let's make sure. Let's do this up. I don't know if this one zips up properly. Yeah, it does. Get the air out. I don't want it to swell up anymore. Oh, you don't want your biscuits to swell up. No. Keep them in little bags. Or a biscuit tin. Oh, keep knickers in your biscuit tin. I can't remember how it goes now. Something about a biscuit tin and, I don't know, something about a biscuit tin. I did a video about a biscuit tin. There we come. Hello, Tyson. I hope you're well. Hello. Bernard. Hello, Bernard. John Paul, the guy with the long hair, is going to be famous in Hollywood soon. You can be famous, do you know, Leo? Because you've got long hair.
Oh, really? That's
And a beard.
Yes.
He's a
Seems to be
natural.
longer, like hers.
He's Swiss. He's Swiss, he is. Yes. In France, you see. He's got freedom of movement, but also he's got a dual passport. Sorry?
Are you alive?
I'm alive. Yes. Are you alive?
Yeah, I'm alive, yeah. Look, this is brilliant. Yasmin told me to do this. That was all mould on it.
Really?
Yeah, really big, lots of mould. Yeah.
Okay. What's
She
the
told
trick?
me to lay outside in the sun.
Of course!
It's all gone.
Donald Trump told us that about the bright light keel and the
It's all
bacteria and the
gone,
viruses.
It's all right again.
He was right all along.
Again.
Maybe he's right that they're eating the cats and they're eating the dogs and the babies. No, it's not a political channel. No. Anyway, that's clever. Oh, okay, so you got mould. So if you've got mould on your walls, what you got to do is you've got to smash one wall down and let the sun in, and it'll get rid of all your mould.
Oh, very smart.
What a solution. Or try and get some kind of UV light. Would that work? Can you get UV light? There we go. Right. One voice, 2 pieces of wood. All right. And you want to just dovetail these ends. Just a single dovetail because it's your first ever. You haven't done dovetail before. So it'll be a bit of chisel work, a bit of saw work. And you've got to start right. So you've got to not start right because that's actually a brand of saw. But anyway, you need to start right so you get your measurements right. So you've got the thickness of this. The easy way to do this is literally just using your piece of wood as a way of marking. So you do that, and use a marking knife like so, if you like. All right. Or what you can do is mark the corner like so and use the square, which is what I would do because it's easier. So let me just show you first. So we need to, one side's going to be the tail, one side's going to be the pins of the dovetail. And the thing about when you mark the dovetail, you want to mark the dovetail out, ideally so it's on the inside of the joint where you're not going to see. I'm not too worried about this one because it's not that important on this stage. But that, if you're doing anything like boxes and stuff, you don't want necessarily loads of like cut marks where you don't want them. You know, we're not going to worry about that because it's it's the first time you've done it. Later on, you can worry about that sort of stuff. So we have a marking knife. We also have a pencil. Where's my engineer's pencil gone? No. A pencil. There's the pencil.
This is a pencil, okay.
Oh, it's also a pen. It's a bit thick though. So just use one of these ones because you can just sharpen them. You see, idiot, took the one bit off. Got a little pencil sharpener in the end. You see, so you have to poke it out a little bit further so then you can sharpen the end. Like so. I've got another engineer's pencil there somewhere. I couldn't see it, which is finer. This one's 3mm or 2.6 or something, or 2.7. It's bigger than a normal pencil. Anyway, there you go. So you've got a bit of a point on there. Then we'll press the end in, put it in again, screw the little pencil sharpener back onto the end of there. Pencil. Right. So you've got to mark the end on one side, okay, with your pencil, like so. So now I've got mark on there. And now you want to transfer that all the way around your piece of wood. Not with the pencil, no. With a marking knife. So I'll do this bit here for you to make sure it's tight. And we use the marking knife, right-handed marking knife, because the bevel's on one side. And I'll put my finger down one side, like so I can steady it, okay? And then we just mark it down there, like so. I might even sharpen it first for you, like that. And then you've got your mark.
It's pretty deep.
Oh, as deep as you like, really. You might want to just sharpen that a little bit. I made this marking knife using an old saw blade. There. Yeah, so transfer that all the way around. Yeah. And we'll do the same with that one. Yeah. And one side will be your pins and one side will be your tail.
Okay.
Got a tickle. There's more water. There's water. Oh, sawdust in it. Yes, they did. They found Irvin's boot on the ship, on the deck of the. On HMS Endurance. It's a boot. Crikey, all those photographs, all done with a plate camera they were. Amazing images. All done with a black and white plate camera. I know you used to have a plate camera. Wisdom 5x4. I was talking about that earlier, wasn't I?
Got the two things at the same time.
Right, she said, that's it, move it up, you got it. That's it. I'll do it. should line up with it with the other one.
Thank you.
No, that's college course thing.
Yes.
You know, all the way around, it lines up. Well, is that the first time you ever done that?
No.
No.
Second time.
Oh yeah, because he did a mortise joint, didn't you?
Yeah.
Is that when you did it the second?
Yeah, the half lap.
Oh, half that, like a bridal joint. Well, on the ends or in the middle?
In the middle.
In the middle, we call it bridal.
Bridle.
Yeah, or half that's generally.
Mi-bois.
The principle's the same. The principle's the same.
I did the same here. I was just right.
There again, he's been taught in France. Obviously, it's been different for me, isn't it? Basically, do the same again. Yep. And mark that all the way around.
See.
Oh, very pedantic. Very pedantic he is. Oh, line it up, yeah, push up against the rule. Yeah, he's got the idea. Now, the tool that he was given as part of his was a scribe. Well, it's more of a scribe than a what an engineer would use, really. Like that for marking. I wouldn't say it's the best thing to use. It's supposed to do the job. But with the marker knife, you have to cut in the fibres instead of trying to, tear the fibres. I reckon we can make a marker knife together. I reckon that might be quite a nice thing to do. It's all different sorts. There's diamond marker knives as well, where it's a diamond shape. Just take your time and just take it easy, you know. Yeah, lined up again. What does it tell you about the square? What does it tell you about that square?
What about that?
It's square.
It's pretty square.
It is a square. It means it's square.
The tool is me.
Oh God!
Sometimes.
Really?
I'm becoming the tool. As
You are becoming the tool. It's a good tool. Yes. Bit of a tool, aren't you?
Oh yeah. Cool.
Right. Okay. So, do you want to start with your pins or your tail first?
It's a trick question.
It could be.
The pin. No,
Yes.
the other one. Oh yes.
No.
Yes. Yeah. No, yes. No.
Tail. So you start. Oh, you can do it. Some people do it one way. I prefer to start with the tail. It's easier when you want to do the marking for the next bit.
Okay.
If you start with the pins, it's quite hard to get in there and sort of line it all up. And if you do it that way, I tend to put a clamp on it, hold it together, then do it. But do the tail first. It's easier. You've got to transfer these marks over. We do have a very expensive. I've got another one kicking around there somewhere. One I made, which is better than this thing. This one's by Tebo. And I'm not that impressed with it, okay? Because that is too short. And my intention is actually to lengthen and make it more usable. This little fence. I'll put magnet in there as well. Why do I do that? Oh, let me show you. It's so I don't lose it. So I can just stick it on the side of my machine like so. It's there. Can you see it? It's there. All right? It's there because I put a magnet in it. Yeah. See? What? I tell you what you got to do. If you've got one of them rampant rabbit things, you know how they get lost in the bed and all that. You'll stick a magnet on one of them. Perfect.
Oi.
Oi. He says, oi. Oh, crikey. Leave us stray. Right, so it's only a single dovetail. And you think to yourself, what? This is a 1 in 8, or do you go a 1 in 5? Now, for a single dovetail of that width, I would go a 1 in 5. Okay. Now, how big do we make the dovetail? Now, I'm not really interested in its proportions at the moment regarding the dovetail. I'm more interested in cutting a dovetail. So we can just use, right, the actual, if you bring that edge there until it lines up to there, say for instance, and then mark this side and do the same on the opposite side, yeah? And then you can transfer that over, lining up with the ends, not with these ends. Do you understand what I mean?
Yes.
And then cut that first, just using a handsaw, all right? And clean up with a chisel if you like, and then transfer that onto there.
Okay.
That's the hardest one to cut.
So
this is easy
you
to
don't
cut.
need to know the center of the piece, and then you calculate the.
You would do normally, but I'm not. Like I said, I'm not too interested in the proportions of your dovetails. You know, there's tools you can get to actually do your proportions. Let's say, for instance, you're cutting dovetails for a drawer front. stopped dovetails. You want to work out your distances, and you want to easily work out the spacing between all your dovetails. It's like a little concertina thing. It's a bit like one of them toys kids used to have, so you move it in and out. They're like crisscrossy, and you can get one of them, and they've got like each point, and you can mark it, and you can put that across there like so, and they'll all be equal. They're really useful. It sounds a bit gimmicky, but they're really useful. But you're just doing a single dovetail. Now, if you want a mark from the centre, fantastic. You're going to be marked from the outside edge. Or, you can mark from the centre if you like and do it that bit the way around. It's not really going to work out very easily for you. I'm just trying to make it easier. So I'll just work from the outside edge and do it from there, yeah?
Okay,
From that edge there, from that corner. That corner, that line up with that outside edge.
we must.
Yeah? It's not, like I say, I'm not too worried about the marking out because that will change
Okay.
whatever project you do.
Okay, so for instance, so
Not
here we say.
that edge, that corner right onto the edge there.
So you go from here
no.
to here.
No, because that's the wrong way around. We're going to use that edge.
Oh, okay,
We're going to move that along to there,
okay.
right? And then mark.
The inside.
If it's not perfect, does it matter? No, because whatever you do on here, you're going exactly.
Okay.
There might be a right and left side to it, but generally you'll be working from one face anyway.
And do you use the marking knife directly?
Whenever you can.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
fair enough.
What you don't want to do, obviously, is cut. So then it's going to try and follow the grain. So you need to go light with a marking knife. You can darken your lines with a pencil afterwards.
Yeah. Like this. Oui.
Yeah.
Louis.
But before you take it away, they just darken it with a pencil.
Sure.
So you got your line there, but was it 1 to 5 or 1 to 5? Wasn't it? I can't see it now. I'm on the wrong side. Yeah, I'll do, just so you can see it. Yeah, there. Cool. Or was you hunting for it? Yes, there. It's not on that line. It's just
But we
you go a little bit deep in that when you do your. Well, you can see it. You can see it. Don't worry. That's fine. All right, and do the same on the opposite face, and then transfer it over to the other side. Just bring it a bit closer.
Cool.
You see, it's cool because he wears his hat the other way around. You see, he's like a dude.
I'm a dude.
You see what I mean about being too small?
fiddly.
Fiddly. It's not a great design. It's too small. Now, the one which I can't find at the moment is a lot bigger than that. And just a little, I've got little perspex bit screwed on.
See, like
I can see it.
the mark is a bit different, like the marking knife and the
Pencil. Yeah, just so you know where to look. That's all. You can just go to the marking knife, not the pencil.
Yeah, I transferred the marking
Knife mark to the other side. Ideally, it will be a little bit deeper with the marking knife, really, but that's fine. Don't worry. You can do it a bit deeper next
I
time.
don't know. Boom.
Use the vice if you want.
That's what it's made for. Let's see.
Where are your chisels? Hopefully we'll have enough battery. Okay, and you'll transfer that over. That's the idea.
Alrighty.
So it's quite a chunky dovetail. The little one's obviously more finicky. And stop ones are even harder because obviously you can't run the saw away through it, especially all chisel work. You part way through to like and try it like a angle with the saw, then you have to do the rest with a chisel. But this is all the way through.
And boop. So now I need to find it.
Yeah, just
1.5 we said, eh?
Yeah, it's the coarser one. Yeah. So just line up with your mark.
Trying to be perfect. But it's hard. Hopefully. I'm hoping for the best here.
It's not the best design at all. Doesn't give you enough reference face, does it, to actually hold on to it? Well, if they were a lot longer, you could hold it down here.
Yeah. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Unfortunately, my dove. Sorry, mate. Let's use a little Zelux. You could use a. I'm going to use a little Zelux. It's reasonably sharp. Right, so I'll show you the first one, right? And then you're going to cut the second one. I'll do the one which I marked, which is dodgy. It's a little back saw. It's a little tenon saw actually, it's not a dovetail saw, but it's a big tenon, big dovetail saw.
Do you cut on the line or right before?
You always cut on the waist side.
Yeah.
Yeah?
But are you a millimeter away? Or?
If you want, it depends on how finicky you're going to be about it. Because if you're good with a saw, you'd be just on the line. Your saw cut would generally be good enough. You can clean up with a chisel a little bit, but it would be good enough. But if you're cutting ones like this with on sort of raffia timber as well, on one of this size, you can be, if you're not that confident, you should, just half a millimeter.
Yeah. Okay.
As long as you don't cut into your line. All right. So you'll bring the saw back a few times first. You remember you've got to follow the line down as well. So once you've got started and you're following it down like so, check on both sides as you go. So maybe it's getting a bit dark in here. You can put a bit of wax on the saw as well if it makes it easier for you. I can't even see where I've got to go to. Am I nearly there yet? Am I nearly there yet?
Almost.
Almost. What is important, right, is that it's reasonably square that way, okay? Otherwise, you won't be able... Yeah, it's fair. It's fairly a little bit off. That's
How come?
because I wobbled. Right, now, it's just on the edge, isn't it? But it goes about 3/4 way through, okay? And then it's... And then we'll, on the opposite side, on the shoulder. It's quite hard to see in this light. Can't see the lines. There you go. Like so. And you can clean up your chisel. It's his chisel. If you want, if you've got any little bits in there, you'll clean up. You can only clean up here. It's got to be done before you mark the next one. Alright? You don't want to be doing any cleaning up afterwards because obviously they don't want to be too slack. Let's get rid of the saw marks really. How's that look? That's right. Now you can do the next one. Should we try and make a little bit dark, those lines a little bit dark so you can see them a bit better? 5 on it. There you go. See it a bit easy now. Just across the top there as well. Put it in there first. There you go. So starting off, a couple of strokes backwards, just to get it going. You line the saw up as you go, so iron it through. Down that line there at the same time as you're going across the top there. If that side's right and it's square at the top, the back should be okay. Alright, so obviously then you just got to worry about the depth. If you want a bit of wax on your saw, you're more than welcome. Do you like your wax, do you? Ooh, it's kinky. Trying to eye up the back. Careful, slow down, slow down.
Yep.
So what you'll do is, before you go all the way to the front, you want to follow your line down the back.
Okay.
So once you've got your guide and it start following that line, the opposite side will follow. So you eye it down the saw, down your line, that way, bringing back down the line, and then you go flat again. And once you got halfway down, it will just follow that line. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And try and always iron. Remember, if you're that side, it's not going to be you're a bit at an angle. So you're always like looking down the saw blade and using that as your guide, lining it up with the line further down. Yeah.
Perfetto.
Perfect.
Oopsie.
Don't worry, but you get a bit of clean-up work with a chisel. So if you get it right with the saw, then there's less work to do afterwards.
Yeah.
No change of position in the vise. If you haven't gone past the line, well, you haven't caused any damage, have you?
Yeah.
So. How the hell does Leo understand you?
I don't know. I'm pretending.
He's pretending to, yeah. Is it me Norfolk? Is it my dialect? You gonna put the kettle on? You alright, boy? Give us a light, boy. Finger, like we do with the hand, that was fine. That's it. More stability on the saw. You're through. Let's come off.
Oh.
So, yeah. So all you want to do now is just clean it up gently. Now, I don't know if you noticed what I was doing. I wasn't just pushing. I was stroking my wood.
Yeah, what? Oh, yeah.
What? Well, oh, he's got a filthy mind. So that one like so, yeah? I'm not trying to go bang, 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 bang. You can, you've got control. But at this stage, just slicing it down. Just to give you a bit of element of control. And you slice it off that way, yeah? That's it. So you're doing your positioning where you fit with your left hand. Let me show you. I hand over the top, not underneath. So,
okay.
Yeah. So over the top, thumb here, right?
Yep.
You don't have to hold the handle. Right? You might as well not have it because it's also long at the moment. If you had a stumpy chisel, it'd be different. But you haven't. So nor have I actually. So just use that as guide and just hold it further down like so. Using your fingers like so, and using your fingers as your guide. To apply the pressure, downward pressure, using that as a reference face on the back of the chisel. And you're just applying the forward and the motion. So you're just doing that with that hand, and you're controlling with the left hand. Yeah?
I think.
You think?
Yes.
You think?
Yes.
There you go.
I think.
That's better.
So,
That's better positioning. That's it.
no.
Yeah, grab it, yeah, and just guide it. Sort of control. So you've got your line there. That side's on the line, this side, isn't it? And if you remember, it wasn't straight. So this side's higher than that
So I
side.
need to
Yeah.
dig a little deeper.
But I would take from that edge and come from that edge into it instead of trying to come from this edge.
Yeah, okay.
So, because that is your reference face is,
Yeah.
is the bit that's lower.
I'm trying to.
Yeah, so just nice control. Just, yeah, got the idea. That's it. That's the idea. It's just a slicing motion, like slicing cheese. Cheese. There's a lot less effort. Mm-hmm. So you've got that muscle memory, what have you? You'll find it easier. You're definitely closer to the line. It's looking better
Tiny
already.
bit more, huh?
Yeah, a little bit more. So it's a slicing motion. You always tell the measure of a man how he grips his wood or his tool.
Is it?
Yeah, apparently so.
I don't know. A bit more.
Yeah, a bit more near the top than the bottom. So it's that corner there at the moment. That's it. That's it. So you're there. You just want to make sure you're flat all the way along now. Because if, for instance, if you're doing your marking out there and you're marking out there and it's high in the middle, well then it's not going to go in all the way through, is it, neatly?
Yeah, I think it is.
You look good?
No.
No? Okay, it's a bit high in the middle, is it?
Yeah.
I thought it might be. It's not as I said, but that's quite an obvious thing to happen. So the outside edges are more important than the inside edges because they create, the outside edges is where the joint is going to be seen. The inside edges that you can have relief even. No one's going to know. No one will see it. When I say relief, just a tiny, tiny amount. I think you're almost there. Yeah, and now it's just the shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're on the line at this side. How are you doing on the opposite face? So you can you see, look on top of that.
Yep.
And if you want, make it easy for yourself. So if you've got a visual, just run your pencil along again. So that gives you a bit of an idea. You're high there, low there, and just sort of try and square that up into the actual.
Do you do it
into
this way or you do it kind of?
I personally would take it out of the vice because you don't want to put yourself in awkward positions because you're not trying to follow the Kama Sutra.
Really?
No, yeah. So I'll do it this way, people will see then. Right? So keep it easy on yourself. Within reason. You don't have to be flat. You can put an angle if you want. So if you want to see better, you might well say, okay, do it like that a little bit, because then you can see your line a little bit better. Yeah. So then you want to. So I'm using my hand up against there as a guide. Just dip there. Be careful you don't slip because you can obviously slice yourself. So you just gently. It's all about control. You know, you're not going mad. That's it. The first few slices are going to be the hardest. You start on the outside edge like so, and then you work your way into the middle. Because you're on end grain now, so it's a little bit harder. So I'm not palming the chisel. I'm just gripping it and moving it, and just work your way along like so. Yeah, into that corner where it needs to be. So start on one edge, and you're working your way along. The chisel's reasonably sharp. There. And hopefully we can make that so. That is square that way. Yeah. I don't know how much battery I got in the camera at the minute, so hopefully it will last out. This is a single very large dovetail. Just to say that we've done a dovetail to get the principle and the idea. Generally dovetails are a lot smaller than that, obviously. But it'd be as you like, really, you know. So yeah, you get an idea. You get an idea of the hand on the end of the chisel like that. you know, you just your left hand is guide, just to help control the chisel. It's also safer because you're less likely all of a sudden slip and slice yourself or someone, or go into something else and damage your tool.
Oh, should I put myself? Yeah. I mean, not too bad. Maybe.
Have you nipped yourself?
Yep. I'm tinting the wood.
Oh dear. You're probably going to think I'm mad. I just use, whenever I've got little cuts, I just use a bit of electrical tape, wrap it around, cut off the blood flow.
Put some sea glue.
Yeah, so I see how glue, yeah. Been there, done that. I dropped the chisel on my foot live the other day.
Oh.
Yeah,
right.
I was actually standing. Yeah, I dropped the chisel. It sliced. I had Crocs on like these. And I went down the side and sliced through the Croc into my toe.
Oof.
Yeah, it was sharp.
Not too bad.
I don't think it's too bad. You sort of just clean out that corner, and that'll be better, I reckon. So then you can transfer that in onto how big of a battery? 24%. Ooh. Right, be careful on the end grain because that'll. Yeah, you got the idea. There are other little tricks you can do, which we'll show you another time. Like for instance, using a block of wood and a clamp as a guide. As you mentioned that actually earlier, didn't you, about that?
Yeah.
And they said, "Oh, don't do that.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
got some
just
big
go.
ones to do
Oh,
it."
you got to do it. Your muscle memory."
Yes. Okay.
I think that looks okay. It's first attempt, mate. Sounds pretty good. Right, so then you need to transfer that onto that. Obviously, size which got your face and what have you. And obviously, it's not that important. Make it the inside because the roughest bit. All right. So you need to transfer your tail onto there. Right. And so all you've got to do is draw around it, and then you transfer those lines down either side.
Yeah.
Then you use the saw again. You cut those lines, and then we have to use a coping saw to cut out the bulk of the waste. Now, if I was just want to do it quickly, I'd just do it on the bandsaw.
Yeah.
You know, if I was in a hurry, you know, or I'd use my dovetail jig, which is through there. I'll grab a coping saw. We'll do a new one of these, really.
Doobie-doobie-doo.
You might be better off just using the pencil because you're on the end grain there, and the marker knife won't make much. That's quite a rough end grain on a saw cut and pine. Got a loose board. Feels like it. Just remember the pencil is the waistline. So you just cut on this side of that line.
Inside, yeah.
Yeah, no, on this yeah, on the inside line. Sorry, yeah, because it's the pins. Yeah, don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. Whatever you do.
Yeah, ish.
Yeah, don't worry about on the top. Just worry about that corner and that corner. Because you're on the end grain, the marker knife isn't going to make much difference on
okay,
there.
yeah. Okay.
So what I do is I literally just grab that, eye it up, look at my pencil line there, and say, okay, that's the line there. I'm going to transfer it just down the edge of the face of the wood. Like that. I can't remember what side of it I'm on. Put the inside of that, haven't we? Let's make sure on the inside of that, mate. Just... I keep thinking I'm doing a tail, not a pin. Yeah. And then transfer that down to your other line. Right. Now, if I was doing that, I wouldn't bother because use that square on the vertical.
Yeah.
Now, I don't generally bother because I'm fairly good with a saw, and I don't really need to.
Yeah.
But those lines are enough for me. But make it easy on yourself. I'll have to show you my trick, how to cut a mitre without, without a square or a mitre gauge or... If you get good at this, there's one way to impressing your friends at college.
Yeah.
There's a trick. There's a trick. It's actually on my website. Actually, it's on the YouTube channel. But you do need a shiny saw.
Fork. Okay. Not impressed.
You're not impressed?
No. Like my craftsmanship.
Oh, we're not on the line. Don't worry too much about that. I'll go cut one side and I'll cut that side then.
Okay.
The back one, you're not going to, depending on where you're cutting from, the back one, you're not really going to pay too much attention to. Because you'll be paying more attention to the one you're looking at. It's pretty obvious, really. The thing is, once you get used to all this stuff, you think, well, I don't need to mark that, I don't need to mark that, and it makes things a lot quicker. Another thing is, if you're doing fine dovetails, you'll be doing a lot of relief cuts with chisels first before you do any sawing, because you can get a cleaner cut, you see.
Yeah.
But we'll worry about that next time we do dovetail.
Here we go.
Yeah, so I'll cut that first one. Remember, we've got to cut on the inside line, so you can always take material away, but you can't obviously add it, unless you're going to add filler. So what we'll do is I'll start on this side line, just in, right, and then we'll clean up the rest with a chisel. Could do a not light on the side, couldn't we? So we put another light in. I'll follow the line down on this side of the line. Yeah. Straight the saw up. That one. Remember that side of the line? Because that's the pins, yeah. Yeah.
A mil roughly.
Do. There's 146 people watching you.
Oh yeah.
Is that scary? No pressure.
I'm gonna cut myself.
Oh, don't cut yourself. Don't lose an arm. Don't use an arm with just a tenon saw. If you wonder why we're using a tenon saw instead of a dovetail saw, it's because the dovetail is so blooming large, you don't want a dovetail saw on that. It's just for the purpose of cutting a dovetail for the first time. You got the idea. Try and use a little bit more of the saw blade. That's it. And just slow down if you need to, but carry on using the full end for the blade. That gives you more stability and more, more accuracy, really. Do. You right? Good?
What?
All right. Kevin saw. Right, I'll get you started. Right. Basically, we'll cut as much of that waste out as you can. Let's try and make sure you can see that where we've got to cut down to. A little bit better on this side. It's hard to see with these different things. It's dark on this side. Needs more light on this side, don't it? Or maybe a positionable light, maybe. So I've got to cut and bring it around a little bit, all right? Take out the bulk of the waste, like that, all right? We're not trying to get right close, because we're not. And this, I'll go halfway and you can carry it around. Now don't forget that's at an angle there, so you're cutting the pinion if not careful.
I'm not sure I understood.
That angle there is
Yeah.
obviously closer to your blade than that angle, so make sure you're following the
gotcha.
angle
Right.
so you don't cut through your pin. Arr, Jim lad. Right. Let's get. These hold fast because they're easy. But also, I don't want your chops chopping into my bench. Don't do your chisel any good. Nor the bench. So we're going to put something on there first, and we'll clamp it onto that. And that'll be our waste wood to chop into. Eeny, meeny, miny. What did I do? Oh, perfect. So we'll put this bit of old pallet on there first, and we'll clamp that onto there. And we're using, this is a marbles hold fast. Rec will make them, I don't know if Stanley made them, but like so. There you go, hold fast here, like that. You'll be waiting from the front, wouldn't you? We'll do it that way, like so you can see what you're doing within reason. Oh. Right. So what I generally tend to do, I quite often use these, it's quite easy to control with a forehammer. You've got to create a bit of a cut line here. You know where you got your marker knife, cut, just tapping it there, like so, but create a relief. Right, you get a cleaner cut. Yeah, gives you a bit more reference face.
Yep.
And as you go down, you're better to go to that reference face. Remember that your pins are at an angle, right? And as you come down, you'll then be able to start cleaning up your pins to suit your dovetail. Right, that side is quite close. Which is the one that I did. And obviously your little way on it, but it's fine because then you clean up the chisel, doesn't matter, does it? So just remember the pins are at an angle, and you don't chop that. But you want to don't take too much at a time. So we've got that as a reference face. So we'll start up here first. Just tap it, just gently, and then a little bit more. Yeah, and you just take a little bit of time, bit by bit, until you remove what you need to remove. You know, all this is overzealous, so bash, 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 bash. There's no point whatsoever. But you hold the chisel sort of like this, if you can, and then just do a bit of control. And work your way down. Then you flip it over, then go from the other side. Yeah? You know, do a bit more than that. And just work your way near the outside edge, and then we'll turn it around and work from the other side. So you don't get like tear out. So you're working from the outside face at the moment. And the clamp's a bit in the way really, but it's a bit awkward, it's just a small piece. Now the piece of wood that you're sitting on is going to help prevent breakout.
Oh, I go all the way?
Go to about 1/8 of an inch or about 3 millimeters. You can almost go all the way, but you might cause it breakout. Obviously, don't forget the angle of the pins.
Oh, okay. I did.
It happens.
Well seen.
You have got 111 people watching now.
Oh yeah. So yeah, a bit more, just to make sure.
Well, you've never cut a dovetail,
No.
so it's unlikely to be perfect.
Yep. And then I clean it like this.
Yeah, do exactly the same as you did before, just slicing. Obviously got to clean the sides of the pins up as well, but we'll do that to that. We'll put it back in the vise to do the sides. Just clean the bottom up first, like you're doing, before we take it and put it back in the vise. See me going! Oh, Leo treats the saw like it's a surgical tool, apparently. Always grab the metal and not the handle. That is correct. The guide.
Am I doing this side now? Or?
No, we'll do that in the vise.
Okay.
Just want to flip it over and clean up the other. So this is the bit you want to get cleaned up at this stage.
Yeah.
Yeah. If that looks fine. So turn it over. So undo that and turn it over.
Sweep. Sweep. You know, we have the one at school where you do pop, pop, pop.
Oh, those things and
Oh,
then
I
tap
like
it back. Yeah. Yeah, they're violent.
Much violence. So you were saying.
That's
Like
it. So you're back.
this.
Yeah, first. So follow that little line you got. Make sure it's square.
One little pop. Another little pop. And you go like this?
Yeah, just
Or like
cre-
this?
no, that way.
That way.
Just gently. More acute angle.
Oh.
So you create a little V. That's enough. That's enough. And then do. Yeah, it's still live. Yeah. Is it? Really? Oh, blimey. He's learning. He's learning. He's cutting his own dovetail. Doesn't it work?
Casually.
Doesn't work.
Which one can do?
Yeah, just clean it up now. You'll be fine. I don't know, darling. What do you want?
Mum put it in a bit. So I don't
Yeah, of
think
course, yeah.
Do you want to eat that or not?
I don't know, what are you thinking?
I don't know.
I don't either.
I've got onion soup. But
Am I-
do jack a potato.
Jack potato? Yeah, I'll have jack potato. I'll do.
Yeah.
Did you want jack potato at all?
Come again?
A potato that has a jacket on it.
Beautiful. Very fancy.
Yeah, it's lovely. It's got all jewels and stuff on it as well.
Ooh.
So, do you want a jack potato for tea?
For tea?
Yes.
Okay.
You're going to finish your thing.
Yeah, hopefully. And then it's going to fit and all of that.
I'll do us some then.
All right, then.
Cool.
Yep. All right.
So you
So,
think it's done?
yes. Yeah, I think that's fine.
Ish.
Yeah, it's fine.
What do you...
You can give yourself a little bit of relief in there if you want. Rest that you can do in the vise. Get it back. Obviously, at the moment, it's not going to go in, is it? No!
No.
No. See, we obviously got. But you're on the side line, but it's fine. As long as you've got the other way. You see where you're kind of a little straight there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Whoopsie.
but you've got to remember that is actually on the inside of the joint.
No one will see.
Don't let anyone see that. No, don't tell anyone. No, this is a practice joint anyway. I've never had a joint. Let alone a practice joint. All right, so you just want to clean that up. Let's stick it a bit further so you can get your. Sometimes you can spray a bit of water in your vise and you can actually make it a little bit easier to grip. All right, so you want to pare that out of there with your chisel again. All right, checking as you go. Oh, what are you doing?
I'm trying to get it.
This is,
It's
I thought I told you it's not the Kama Sutra.
easy.
Can I make a suggestion? So,
Oh, you wanted me to
no,
do that?
what, no, if you hit from there to there, what happens is, as you split the wood, it will follow the grain. Do
Okay.
you want it to do that?
No.
Because it will be straight. So you have to cut the fibres and not spread the
So
fibres.
that's why you do it this way.
Yeah, so what I would do is I'd start probably from here and create a bit of a slice to the line. So that's my reference then. Yeah. Like so. And then slice that down and follow it down. I can see it over there. It's coming over a bit too far. But I'll just like pair it with a chisel and still like banging it. Because especially as pine, it will follow the grain. And if you've got a bit like that, if you want to, you can cheat a little bit if you want. You can grab the saw again and just go up to the line so you don't accidentally go too far. There you go. Because obviously then it'll break off as you go. Just like so. It's control. You got heavy control. Oui, madam. Right, like so, yeah. So it's more of a sort of locking your muscles up as you're doing it. Check as you go and make sure you've gone too fucking big.
There you go.
That's good.
So you were saying this.
Remember, I've already took a bit off that corner,
And you
so you've got to go further in.
So I take off this bit.
This bit here, you try to move. That bit there, I've already took off.
Okay.
There, can you see that angle a bit? That's this bit here you need to remove.
What is this?
Like you split it.
Well,
Is it on the line?
It is on the line, ish.
Should we have a look? Oh, we'll super glue it back in. Oh, might not be far off though, actually.
Ah,
Okay.
see?
Yeah,
Mastery.
Mastery. I don't know about that.
And so it's done. No, it's
No,
not.
it's not done yet. It's just need to clean that because it's at an angle at the minute. Like it's got a lump in the middle. So now you just need to pair it until it fits. So just remember slicing action, not necessarily just pushing and cutting.
What, you mean this?
Yeah,
This is
that's it.
slicing,
Yeah,
okay.
it's a slicing action. It's less effort and more control.
Okay. Honey. Slice beneath.
He says it's not slicing, it's having wrong. Don't worry. Don't stress. We're not actually using it, are we? It's just the idea of actually cutting the dovetail for the first time. Once you sort of know the basics and the control, well, then you know what to do if you want to do multiples of. Yeah, you do a draw fun, it's actually, with, a proper dovetail draw fun with all the stopped dovetails, it's quite tricky. Because they're all blind as well. All these will be blind, so it's now your chisel work.
Oh. All right. Ready?
Unless you're using the jig, obviously.
Okay. Is it?
Don't know, let's have a look.
Ready?
Now, if it's too tight, you can split your tails. Yeah?
Oi.
Yeah, don't want to split your tail. There's a
I think
flush.
this bit is also a bit.
It could be.
Right?
You said it was a bit hybrid. That's what you try to say. You said it's my fault. That's what you try to say, isn't it? Ooh, I've got the shakes now. Got high in the middle. See about control? Just, so I'm using my thumb to push it down and hold it to the wood. And and then we can just slice that out there. Or you can use a saw again. Or a knife. I did the other side, like you said. Do. Yeah, there's a bit proud. A little bit tight. Do you want to do that? There you go. Yeah, and that's whisker. Don't need much off there.
All right.
Do you remember what I did before?
No.
Where I look at my line and then I...
Are you this?
Yeah, that helps prevent breakout.
Okay.
A little bit like that. Up to your line. And that becomes your reference face.
And now you can go.
And now you can literally just correct that. Don't you take any more off there. You just correct it down to there.
Okay. Yeah,
And it's
that
all
makes
about
sense.
control. Yeah?
That makes sense.
I try to go across the grain and not necessarily with the grain, because then you won't be following the grain. You'll slice it. So you're going with the grain now, and so it's try to follow the grain when you go with the grain. See there?
Yeah.
It's going into the grain. So
I always go.
remember, this isn't square. So it'd be natural to try and go into the wood. It's not square, is it? Because it's a pin. So you're trying to slice it like so. You've got. Oh, it moved. That's when you cut yourself. It moves like so. Makes any sense? And then clean out the bottoms. It isn't an ideal chisel for this job. For this bit's not too bad, but in there, because you know what I've been telling you about the edges of the chisel. If it's too thick on the edges, it'll be hard to actually get it in there. But you can regrind them later if you want. Basically, regrind these flanks here, so they come to more narrow at that point. It's quite tricky to do, but yeah, it's possible. You do it with the linsher.
Well,
Try that. I think it goes in there. There you go. That's your yeah. That's your first dovetail.
Yeah. Artistic.
I can see on there. Can you see there? It's not quite on the line. That's why it's proud there. Can you see it? Just there. You can see the mark where our mark was. And we ain't gone quite deep enough there, and that's why it's not flush there. It's flush on this side, but it's not on that side. But that ain't too bad. There for your first time.
So we can.
Well, you know, take it out then. Just take out a little bit more material on that shoulder, yeah, and then that will go down even tighter. But I think we're getting close to the end of our battery life. That's not bad for a first attempt. It's going in both directions. That's not too bad.
But it's not
So
really,
I've seen worse than that. That's why we're around as well.
Not really flush.
No, that's why we're around, isn't it?
Problem.
Yeah. But don't be funny, you've got to true your box up at that stage anyway. Quite often you build your box as though it's the top and the bottom in one go, then cut through the whole thing. Bandsaw, handsaw. That's not bad for your first go. It's just perhaps the more, the chisel action. And just sitting there with a piece of wood and just peering at it, and just playing, just whittling. You've got a whittle, So, I think that is, because I didn't realise how late it was. Sorry, Leo. So I think that is it for today. That is. Oh, crikey, look back. This message is held for review. Crikey, I think I did this in woodwork at school. Probably. I just bought me 500 subscribers for 20. Oh, wow, okay, thank you. Wow. Can I play with magnets? Oh, cool. Yes, got to play with magnets. And Leo's wife is an opera singer. Now, why doesn't that surprise me? I don't know what that means either. But he does actually leave some strange comments sometimes. He's a bit of a dude. Boss man, you're my son. Oh, good old wood. You've got to be good old wood. A bottle of water. What? Okay, I've got that one already. There you go. Anyway, I'm going to say thanks for joining us, Harriet, and cheers to the moderators on the channel, like usual. And until next time, And he will be back on, did you say 28th? I think it's 28th, something like that. Yeah, he joins on the 28th if you can stand me. Anyway, we'll see how long it lasts. I'll get worse. You know. I'll get worse. Anyway, toodaloo.
Toodaloo.
Toodaloo. Not toodaloo. Toodaloo.
Toodaloo.
Toodle. Toodaloo, not
A poodle
toodle.
in the...
No, toodle. Oh!
Turtle. What?
Oh! The Swiss. You can't take them anywhere. No. Oh, I do like chocolate though.